10 minutes ago, so any second now.
Tweak and Craig are gay now.
Yeah, I like how that just became a thing.
Yep. There's enough memes about it. They're like, "Fuck it, yeah, it's canon."
Mm-hmm.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole Yowie episode, in case you weren't aware.
What's that? What?
Yeah.
Of what?
South Park.
Who's gay now? What?
Tweak
Everyone.
and Craig.
Tweak and Craig.
They're a gay couple.
Because
Good for
because
them. I mean,
South
it's tough to stay a couple in 4th grade.
Because South Park has like evolved its storytelling to be continuity based now. That just is a thing. They are gay. Or whatever.
Guys, I'm so excited. I made some fucking butterscotch pudding, and it's gonna be fantastic
You
here. And-
motherfucker.
yeah, I know, right?
The only real kind of pudding is chocolate.
Bullshit.
Banana.
Chocolate- no.
Banana pudding's
I
pretty
know you guys like your banana pudding.
Tapioca.
Good.
Oh,
Oh, give me that tapioca.
No.
So
Mouthfeel so bad.
there's some
So
fucking
good.
pineapple and pizza, man.
Peter.
It's like ejaculate in little rubber balls, but it's so good.
Jesus.
Oh,
Well, as long as you know, I guess.
Yep. Oh, I know it's fucking disgusting, but it's so good.
That doesn't go together.
Maybe he's just wearing the carrion mask all the time.
Yeah, love me some tapioca pudding, man.
Like when someone's crying and hating themselves eating ice cream with a spoon out of the carton.
we're gonna fight some motherfucking crime tonight.
I think I got plenty of spells left. Let's see.
Spells? I don't think I have those, do I?
The fucker spells.
Where's spell slots
I
left?
only got
I'm just over half.
Yeah, I've used about half of mine.
Lay on hands.
Just wasted my banish at the end for no reason.
My lay on hands is 10 out of 35. So I could bring somebody up or 10 people.
Let's see.
Smack them, lay on hands. Wake up!
Mm-hmm.
Put on a little makeup.
I think I only
You're
used
not
one
wrong,
Hungry Shells.
But
Most
Okay,
of my
I know that.
disdainful requests
Going up
left. I got all my
down.
channel affinities. I still got 10 blowguard needles. I'm fucking good to go.
Blowgart?
Blowguards.
Humphrey Blowdart.
Right, crafty bastard.
Oh yeah. Where's my pizza? It said 30 minutes and it's been 55 minutes.
Oh,
so I was
shit.
on the phone with Verizon Fios trying to get some stuff worked out. I was on hold. They gave me an approximate hold time of 13 to 20 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that seems fair." 2 hours and 20
7
minutes
hours later.
Uh-huh.
2 hours and 20 minutes later, the technician who came on Friday? No, Saturday. Yes, Saturday. It was a cool dude, Brett. Shout out to you, Brett, for getting this fixed for me. Basically explained what the problem was on Saturday and told me I was hopefully going to have internet back by Monday and gave me his card to call him in case there's any problems come Monday. And I got like a random technician who I didn't call for or anything like that. That came on Sunday.
Pizza's here, pizza's here.
Got your pizza. And gave me my
Get
internet
that
back
yummy shit.
basically long enough to play The Expanse. It went down and I just disappeared and I had to go restart everything and managed to get back in. Then I woke up today, no internet. And I was like, fuck. Thankfully Brett came through.
Sounds like a donkey punch in the nuts, my
It
friend.
really was. Just like, and that's how I ended up on hold for 2 hours. Like, this dude got it working yesterday and now it's broken again. What is going on? But no one ever picked up the phone.
You know what it was?
What?
Fucking ghost.
Guys, I got pizza and wings.
Ooh, what kind of wings?
Right.
You probably like the super spicy shit, man.
I
Like the
like
stuff that, like,
boneless
burns
wings
your
with
mouth.
buffalo sauce.
Yeah, it burns your mouth.
Like
Makes your shit
chicken
funny.
nuggets with buffalo sauce.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Call
Who
them
the
whatever you want. They're
fuck
better than
doesn't like
bones
chicken
getting in the way.
nuggets? Two bros sitting
Your
in the
semantics are not
hot tub.
deterring me.
Not
I've got leftover
semantics, it's a
pizza,
completely
but-
different kind of meat.
Ah, shit. Well, we lost that game.
I eat
It's
pizza in
semantics
2
because
days,
they're
2 times a
actually
day.
brand name titled by different companies, different things.
Yeah.
McNuggets, fingers, wings.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying is like boneless wings is just chicken breast meat, whereas wings are not chicken breast meat.
Chicken breast meat is the best of the meat.
Thighs beg to differ.
Well,
Thighs are
you're
pretty
a thigh
fucking
man.
good,
I'm a breast
right?
man. You know. It
Nah,
happens.
man. Necks.
Chicken
Chicken necks. Mm.
Mhm.
The beak.
Heterosexuality is weird.
You could like
Fucking
thighs
racist,
and
bro.
be into dudes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You like a man with like some good legs and a nice butt.
My favorite part of the woman's the same. My favorite part of the chicken. The beak.
The beak. All right, I see you're really into D. I got that. That makes sense.
I like my chicken like I like my women. White breasts.
Oh God. Well then, yeah.
Welcome to the stream, motherfuckers.
Welcome to the Guardians.
Favorite part of that
Assemble!
little dangly bit underneath their chin.
Oh my God.
Go for a wishbone right now.
Jeez.
I'm so glad this is the episode where I decided to rebrand the stream name and all that stuff. Like, oh,
Yeah, that looks really cool. We're the Guardians now.
Remember what happened in the Order of the Light when people went crazy? People showed up.
It's a true story. It's a true story.
The only
God,
people
I
more
miss that
degenerate than
game.
us are the watchers of the show.
shut up, John.
Ooh,
You shut your fucking mouth.
fucking jobs.
I will reach through the screen.
What? I can miss a game, damn it. It's a good fucking game. One day when I don't have to hire 55 employees in 2 months.
Okay.
Don't break my heart, John. Just don't break my heart.
I need any
Yeah,
of the
but-
Storm King's.
But I mean, like, what is love?
I'm just hire me.
If you hurt him, John, I'll kill you.
I'll kill
Dude,
you
if
dead.
I hurt Tough Boy, I'll kill myself. Too precious for this world. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, I can do this one.
You okay?
Surprise, motherfucker! No, there's fucking minion horde and fire spirits and elite barbs coming at me, man. Luckily, my partner had a tornado. We're good. Two bros sitting in the hot tub. Oh, I got that stupid vine stuck in my head today.
5 feet apart, cause they're not good.
Okay, that's right. My other favorite one is like, stop! You gonna make me drop my croissant.
I miss Vine. Great source of just being able to throw something on and laugh. Now it's just suffering.
It happens,
Okay.
man. Fucking gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you in a pickle, motherfucker! Damn, you had a It's okay. That tower though too. Haha, we got both your towers, bitch. Tough boy, how was your day? Did you find
Went to
any
work.
crime?
I wish. I just sat at a desk for a while, and then I did my rounds, and
What do you do
Your
again?
rounds.
I followed doctors around. I take notes. I put stuff in computers, and then I go home and do more computer work.
Hey, D&D is not computer work, my friend. It's called fun.
Oh, I used to go home and I get on a goddamn Excel sheet. It's like, okay. Because like, we're supposed to converse with the other medical assistants, but they don't have like a forum or something to talk through. I'd rather use Discord, but they have us talk through an Excel sheet, like a Google.
What?
What do you call it?
Your Google
It's
Docs.
Yeah, it's like where you
They
can
have a
collaborate.
voice thing?
Oh man,
type.
you
Just
guys need to
type.
get fucking Windows,
Oh,
man.
you
Get
get
Teams.
a chat room because you're in the 90s.
Hard job being an angel of death, man.
Google, man, Google Suite is hard to collaborate with unless you're like a super fanboy. Just get some Teams, man.
is that if we do have conversations, they have to be logged, so we can't just talk about whatever. So inconvenient to do that. We're just sitting on an Excel sheet waiting for someone to respond. Anyway, that's what I do.
How about
I do that
that
all day.
sickness?
You know what I've just realized? 4 out of the 6 character photos are holding something in their hand. And it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
very similar. We've got like a trident, we've got 2 staffs. What the fuck is that? And then Tower's got a shield. What is going on?
Yeah, my dude still has
Damn.
a staff.
I'm
Crazy
sorry, I'm
people.
terrible.
He needs his ruin.
Yeah, he needs to force choke, bitches.
I will switch your token out whilst you're giving us XP at the end of the session tonight.
Oh yeah,
Wait, why is he
I
giving
already
us
forgot.
XP?
I forgot to give experience at the end of the last game
I
yesterday.
figured we just didn't get any
Oh.
experience.
we just lived. We lived.
I mean, all we
through
did
the
was have like
experience.
emotional, emotional scarring. That's all.
I feel like we're high enough level. Like XP at this point's like I can take it or leave it.
Ryan, did you just try to redeem Xanathar's?
Was it on the list? I guess.
Fuck yeah, pudding's ready, bitch.
D&D that buys you a book.
Come
Mm.
on. That's in from tomorrow.
Hmm?
3 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think so. Is it the 21st or 27th?
First. Yeah, that is because the 31st tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I wonder when I'm getting it. No, on Amazon I'll get like on the 29th.
Amazon, I should hopefully get it like 12:01 first.
I'll probably get it
Yeah, I
in
don't
like 3 hours.
Because you're right next to Amazon.
No, because you can download it illegally.
Oh, there you go.
Shh, you can't say that on stream.
You can say whatever you want on stream. It's just, the NSA will find you.
No, he's just gonna legally
Putting it
pirate
legally, it's finding the free version.
I don't know why everybody doesn't just get the free version.
Because then Hasbro will come in and like shut down Dungeons and Dragons because it's not profitable.
People not getting the free version is like why they're making money here. But
Those
Peter, you here?
bitches are ruthless.
Okay, good. A little quiet,
You
so
can
it's-
pry my dice from my cold dead
Okay.
hands.
8. Good. Good. And semi-good. 5.
Okay.
Can do this.
Wait, who's semi good? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the music box shit.
Ooh, yes.
Oh yeah.
The mood.
That's my shit right there.
Mm.
What's your jam?
Hey girl,
It's my
hi.
jam. It's my jamming.
Okay, what horror game did you pull this from?
So how much do we have to pay to get Jordan to twerk to this?
Slow motion.
Like weird, awkward, slow twerking. Like,
Slow, sad twerking.
It's about twerking, sad twerking.
and you raise it up.
Nope.
And you drop it
Yeah.
on down.
Darkness all around us.
Drop it like it's lukewarm.
I need a drink and a fistful of candy.
It's full of dollars.
yeah.
I got fucking pudding, bro. Butterscotch. It's the shit.
Time for candy.
So as we go into our first cold open, you all find yourselves back on this road. Mysterious tune playing from Puff's music box. Eerie in nature, unsettling. and the rain that seems to be falling around you seems to be falling towards the grayed sky above you. Is most peculiar sight.
Where's Ribbon?
Next to you.
See her.
I see her. She's just dark.
Look, literally right next to you. Come on.
Fuck, I don't see her. Oh, it's still loading, that's why.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Through the darkness of the setting sun and the thick fog that hangs between the trees around you, see a soft light some distance away.
Ooh,
Damn it, Puff, stop playing your music.
I'm back.
Oh, easy. Oh! Puff, what about those things we made?
Oh, the necklaces. I think we saw those on, Doc.
Oh, do I have one? I gave one to Bodhi.
Think-
Bodhi! Nope, he's dead.
Are we still in the Sword Mountains? Because this... Mountains.
I've been to many places, and I've never seen the rain do this.
It smells strange.
Is the ground still covered in slime? I don't remember.
It does not appear to be covered in the slime that you walking through.
Oh, thank God.
As you look around your immediate area, and you see that the trees near you are covered in moss and not the same kind of slime, but almost like a different, like a green sort of mixture of like moss and water. You can see that on the trees there, the leaves are all dead. Their bark is black, but if you were to reach out and try to see if are the trees like actually alive, they seem to be. Once you get through the blight that covers them, all throughout this area, the ground is soft and squishes underfoot. You can see strange, dark salamanders crawl along the trees, and large, thorny bushes wrap around their trunks. You can even see, looks like something maybe on the ground, kind of hopping around. Oh, deformed toads seem to travel along the ground, going about their business, looking for their next meal. Covered in disgusting, malformed warts. There's a dank and foul smell in the air of rot,
Oops,
mold.
sorry. Where are we?
I do not know.
I assume one of you guys would know since you're from here.
From here?
From this land.
I don't think this is our land.
I'm just still looking at Riven like, this is your area.
I've never seen any place like this before. Definitely haven't seen the rain do this.
Well,
Kind of
I guess we
hard.
go ahead.
It's kind of hard to make out past the tree line. I don't see the mountains, and we definitely shouldn't have come out this low from where we left that cave.
I don't suppose you want to go back in there.
I don't know that we can. Doc, didn't you say the it seemed to be sealed up, right?
Yeah.
Wait, are we dead?
I think all we can do is press forward and investigate.
Pretty sure we're not dead, Doc. Pretty sure we won that fight.
If we have passed on, then the spirits will welcome us. I do not see them here.
I see something over there. It's like a little. It's oh shit! It's moving.
I'll start approaching the road.
But who's got the little? Who's got our necklaces? Oh,
Jordan,
Yes.
Seen enough Left 4 Dead to know where this is going.
do I know will-o-wisps?
Oh yeah, certainly. Yeah, you definitely know will-o-wisps. You
This
know
place
will-o-wisps.
smells of a rotting bog, filled with death. What happens when the black water leaks into it? Mischievous things happen here. Though, as I point to the light, possibly a will-o-wisp. They lure you into the depths of the bog, where the mud grips at your legs and does not let go. Do not fall for its mischievous ways.
Well, I will take your wisdom to heart. Are you
Don't
sure
go near
that's
the
what that
ball of
is?
light.
You all can clearly hear what sounds like a woman crying from this direction of this light that seems to be moving between the trees, breaking through the fog, as it seems to meander aimlessly.
Craig, I don't think it is what you say it is. I hear somebody in distress.
It is how they lure you. They delight in those that die by their hands. They do not touch you. They simply lure you to your death.
people moving.
Jordan, the stream.
It's okay, Puff. You don't need to cry. It's all
How
right.
can-
I'm right here.
How can you be sure? What if somebody is in trouble?
What
Wait, did-
creature
Go ahead,
cries
Craig.
as such, sits there as such, does not cry out for help, simply lures you.
If it means only for us to follow, maybe I should hail it.
Do what you will, but be
Right.
wary.
Over here.
Oh, that's probably bad.
We mean to rescue you if you're in trouble. We're the Guardians.
I don't think the child's very happy.
However, as you get closer, you're able to see much clearer. This light seems to have a shape to it. You see hunched, sagging, sobbing shoulders, mangy hair, and a lack of... whatever this is doesn't seem to be touching the ground. You see the form of a sobbing, floating woman before you.
Does she react when I call out?
At the moment, it doesn't seem that she does. She seems to be locked in her sobbing.
Are you okay, fair maiden?
Getting that close, she whips around to you, and you can see just thick hair in front of her face seems to be hiding itself from you as it moves away from you, continuing to cry.
We mean you no harm. You needn't flee. I just turn back to Krika and the group and I shrug.
Watch your footing. Watch your surroundings.
So yeah, I look around the ground and see if it looks like it's all solid ground.
It looks like you're on like muddy marsh. Like it is not ideal walking conditions. It is not imposing difficult terrain, but it's at the cusp of it.
Would
It
Doc know if like any legend or lore of like a crying woman luring people to their death?
I would say that you would know of many a tale in many environments of a similar kind of situation.
Tower!
Yes, Doc, come up front. I could use your help.
No. That's one of them ghost people that make people follow them and get murdered.
That is what Krika warned of. How do you know?
I've read a few books.
I'll channel my divinity and see if Divine Sense helps.
Yeah, you seem to have a relatively clear look around you with your divine sense. Everything seems to be in order except for this woman in front of you. She has an obvious aura of undeath, a spirit that cannot rest, one that is beside itself with grief and unfulfilled purpose.
Yeah, I think by now they'd recognize me casting this and how it looks, and I just turn back and nod that this is indeed undead.
Oh, is it evil?
It is undead, Doc.
Oh, so it's evil.
Well,
Do its business. We should probably move on.
I'm no expert in the spirits. Krika, this is his domain.
Creature, you have found bad times here. You have reached me when I should not be reached. Leave this place, for I have no time for guidance. Leave, or guide us from this place, but we will not be your victims today.
The spirit seems to take notice of your words, Krika. The moment that you speak, her head turns towards you. As you continue what it is you said, the rest of her turns towards you. Seems to just slowly meander her way over to you. Give me a perception check. At her.
Web!
What? That's not working. What?
It sucks that you said that whole thing and none of us could hear it.
What happened?
You broke up for the whole
Your
thing.
mic.
Okay.
I heard she turns her head to you, and then
I heard she turns her head and eats everyone.
as you continue with what it is you said, the rest of her turns towards you, and she meanders slowly towards you. And I said, if you are looking at her, give me a perception check.
You might not want to look at her.
I'm staring her down.
Oh.
She was also enraptured. Brody's attention.
24.
Unfortunately, 12 won't cut it. 19 will make it. If anyone else is looking right at her, you can also give me a perception check.
Nope. Nope. I don't look at ghosts. I know they turn people old. Nope.
11.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't have a good shot from where you are, Tower. Krika, Peter. Where the fuck is Ribbon? Important. Get her character
Just missed
sheet
the tough boy.
over here, though, so that way it's
Ribbon
already up and
dies.
running. You can see between the thick amount of hair blocking her face, there is a reason the thing is not speaking. Seems that something is dripping from its face onto the ground, but it never seems to connect as you watch each oddly blue, whitish drop fall. Doesn't hit the ground. You can see past her hair. Seems to be missing something I think you value quite highly, Krika. This woman floats past you in her sadness. You see that she is missing her bottom jaw. Completely ripped into her neck from her body. She cries and cannot say a word.
The dead that is plagued, they speak. Power. We can force her on, or leave her to what she is. But she may have lost herself. If we strike, she may strike back.
She hasn't been aggressive. Can we ask her if she wants to be sent on?
I do not know if she can answer.
Yoon, are you able to commune with the undead's mind?
Hamid, is my telepathy one way for you? It doesn't say if it's two way or one way.
I'm gonna presume that it's one way for balance purposes. What is it that you have to do in order to use it?
Speak to them telepathy?
Just
I don't
do it.
do anything.
Telepathically?
It's just from the Mystic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say like it's one way telepathy or like. You just say that in the
worded like
document.
the Warlock one, where it's sort of ambiguous.
Oh, is it worded like the Warlock one? God damn it.
Yeah, I think it's
Pretty
literally just
much.
like you can communicate with something telepathically. It's like, what does that mean? You can talk to it, or you can talk back and forth
Well,
with
that's
it?
the one where everybody reads this one way, and I don't see how they get there, but
Blah.
that's what everybody kind of agrees on.
Yeah, so I will say that your telepathy allows you to speak with any sentient creatures that you share a language with. You cannot use it to speak to squirrels, but you can use it to speak to things of the appropriate int level that you share a language with. Go with that. It seems to be the easiest. And then, yeah, I'll go with it's two-way, I guess.
Oh shit.
Then I will try and ask her why is she crying.
What's the range in your telepathy?
120.
Aw, yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Broken fucking
at your mental words reaching out to this woman, she immediately stops crying. She just seems to float there for just a moment. Or
I start hiding behind Bodhi.
Everybody's running away.
I was trying to make my way over to you. And I start walking away like, oh, no, hold on.
for Doc sprints 60 feet. Okay, interesting.
They don't like those
Give me
things.
a con save, Doc, to see if you are exhausted. Let's see here. And
Oh,
she,
so we are in Barovia. Nice.
Boom, motherfucker!
seems
I
to
interposed
float.
myself.
Fucking parkouring over there doing like no hand cartwheels.
Doc's
Oh my
bald
gosh,
line
she enters my
proceeds.
space.
Oh, you're dead!
You're so tough, you gain a year back on your life.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, his hairline like grows in a little bit.
Yoon, do not forget yourself. This creature isn't living no more. One way or another, it must pass on.
That has guidance on it.
I have my freaking doohickey ready.
Oh, and yeah, you feel give me a wisdom save, Bodhi.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm making something. Okay.
Oh, you get.
Oh,
Oh, you fucked up.
no, it's fine. That's gonna be like.
Yeah, Bodhi, you feel an immense level of grief wash over you. It seems to be influencing and rending itself through your own emotions, as though you can no longer feel for yourself, as though you are just channeling the raw emotion of the spirit that is standing in the same space as you. Against your will, you find yourself basically crying uncontrollably. Not sobbing like a baby, but just you feel like everything that you ever cared about is gone, and that there is no point to you to continue on living, but you have to keep living.
Oh, so real life. Okay, I got it.
Jesus.
Understandable.
Shit. The 1-800 number. Peter, we love you, and this
Too
is a
close to
safe
home.
place.
Yeah, that feeling will persist through your character for the next hour.
Ow, his arm.
As
Try to reach in and grab Bodhi's arm.
you in your mind, you hear through a mixture of crying and gasping. She took everything. She took everything from us. I didn't do anything, and she took my mouth. She took. Why? Why is she like this? Give me a wisdom save, Yoon.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
You get +3. You got the same as Bodhi did.
Now you fucked up.
The same thing that I described for Peter begins rending at your feelings and emotions. You are being overwhelmed with this creature's sense of grief, whatever it is that she's gone through. Oh, does that go to saving throws?
I don't actually think
No, it doesn't.
Check.
Seems to be overwhelming you as well. You find yourself crying uncontrollably, but you are able to continue to speak, but you are just... Why? Why do I even try? Why do I even persist?
What's going on up there?
Who took everything?
She didn't have a name. She just had this awful laugh. I can still hear it. I've been here for so long. I don't know that I'll ever leave. Why? 1.1. All taken. All broken. Krika, tower, wisdom saves.
Yeah.
And you are able to pull Bodhi now if you actually are trying to do that.
Yeah.
Krika, you feel this wave of truly negative emotions wash over you, but your experience with the spirits, their grief, their pain, their anguish. These are things that you have weathered before and are able to shake off of your mind, keep from affecting who you are and your own feelings. Tower, you are right at the cusp as you feel these emotions wash over you, pull down your hope, begin to diminish and smother your light. As you also feel an immense level of depression for the next hour.
What are you guys doing?
Wasting our time.
Jesus, my DM soul ripped itself in half immediately, forgetting what I even said. Just like, oh god.
Like, what are we even trying? Shit.
Now, hold yourself. Get Bodhi away from here.
So I keep trying to tug on his arm, but I'm weak.
Whatever. I grab his arm and pull him. Try to pull him out from inside of the space.
Yoon, if you cannot help this thing, if you cannot make it move on, we will force it on. It plagues us. It tries to overwhelm us with its being. It does not belong here.
I mean, do any of us belong here?
What?
How can we even see if our eyes aren't real?
Stop.
God damn it.
Can I burn it yet?
What's the point?
Spirit!
Oh, she's running away again.
You try to force yourself on us. We will not be yours. Remove what you've done to them. Be with your sadness. Feel it and move on!
And with that, roll initiative.
This is what we order.
What if I don't want to roll for initiative?
In that one shot, I never rolled under 20 for my initiative, but I come back to you guys.
Womp, womp, womp.
Doc's got his little initiative thing. Ooh, Bodhi. Bodhi's real out of it.
Let me see. Tower Maker is a 6.
I mean, this game doesn't even matter anymore. We should just use Spelljammer initiative.
Oh god! Don't you okay, you're depressed. You are not literally like just done, alright? You don't have a 0 int now.
You don't know how depression affects him.
He's crying.
Lay down on the ground, give up.
Depression is a serious illness, man.
Yeah, sitting down and giving up an action or a bonus action?
I think sitting down is a bonus action. Giving up is definitely an action. God damn!
I just casted Inflict Wounds on myself.
Oh god. Crawling!
My skin.
Sure, you get to cut yourself. No knife is sharp enough for my pain.
The only sounds that surround you as you begin to make hostile action towards this ghost, and as she turns herself towards you all, still crying, rent with the pain of her own suffering, moving her hair past her face, you see the full breadth of what has been done to this poor woman, as you all are subjected to her horrifying visage.
What? I'm like fucking 50 feet away!
Fucking blind over here!
Don't realize anybody's sad or that we're fighting. We're just hanging out
is
in the
it?
trees.
Never whisper. There you go. Always roll advantage though. Here, I'll set it again so you can see how
Away.
read horrifying visage, and then get back to me and give me that wisdom save.
Fuck.
Wisdom.
Oh, Doc is gonna die.
Ooh,
Doc might actually die.
no 12.
Ooh,
I'll make it. No, balls.
oh, I'm sad and scared.
I could only fail on that one. I rolled that one. Ooh, do I lose?
Failed by 5 or more.
Krika might just straight up die.
Shit.
No, because it's a 13, so 5 of that would be. You'd have to roll an 8.
Yeah,
can't-
you
Oh,
literally
I see.
cannot lose to a ghost, Craig.
Okay.
You were just that used to ghosts.
I mean, if,
Yeah, me
if
too, I
Krika gains
can't,
like 10 years, he probably just dies.
Yeah, if I rolled a natural 1,
Yeah, no one rolled an 8,
I
so
have an
none of
8.
you age. So
it would take a 1 for me to age. Which I don't know if that would even do much.
as you
I don't just need to roll 2 or a 1.
Slightly more rusty.
Just one more notch on the inside of my arm or something.
you all are able to weather the terrifying imagery of, oh god, it looks awful. Like there's just nothing there. There's just this ichor dripping from her face and her neck all over the ground, and her eyes gaunt and sunken in, just 2 little lights shining. As you are terrified of the thing before you, but are not aged. I think Bodhi is the only one that's not on top of his, or that is Bodhi and Poth. And as always, I forget to add Riven.
Fucking Riven.
Hey, you guys are in sync.
Yeah, it didn't matter who you added the 3 to, it wouldn't have changed anything.
Sorry, Poff.
True.
It's funny that was just a normal statement, but it sounded like you were saying it in character.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter who you add the 3 to, it's end up the same
Can't
as
help it.
Doc. This horrifying creature has subjected every one of you to its visage. What are you going to do? Your flames connect. Might sound lame.
Burn you, crazy old bitch!
Seems like your firebolt strikes this ghost true, but its energy just doesn't seem to be imparted upon it as it courses through its form off into the forest. It's nowhere near as effective as it should have been.
Nope. I'm done.
Riven is on the initiative, and you terrified of this thing, Riven? It's fucking on top of this.
Fuck that.
Did she age?
No.
How less interested am I in her?
Yeah.
You were 250 years old, Pop.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
but
good.
that's different. That's different.
No, I gave you like an invitation to the Guardians, but
Just things have changed so much in that time.
As Riven will loose 2 arrows quickly from her long bow. Arrows pierce through and continue on, striking the tree behind her. As Bodhi, this horrible thing in front of you, it's floating terrifyingly. What do you do?
So much better.
Tower
than
looks scared.
Can you tell if Tower looks scared?
Tower looks scared and sad.
You look at Tower's face, you see a sad emoji, then you see
Oh, yeah.
then you see a panic emoji, then a neutral face emoji.
But it is, it's sideways. It's a semicolon and an
Yeah.
parentheses.
it's that really squealy voice. You're like, I just want to go.
Now wait, I have to think of a Jaden quote. What is something that Jaden would say?
Eyes only blue because their eyes are blue.
That looks like a sad icon to go on there too.
Do we look into mirrors or do mirrors look into us?
Emotions are just chemicals in our brains. Like cast heroism on Tower.
Aw, shit.
Oh.
It's now immune to being frightened. And
It's not
gains
immune to
temporary
being
hit
sad,
points.
though.
Yeah, he's still sad. At least he's not panic
know.
emoji.
At least it's not a scared
I
sad.
guess.
Yeah, he's just sad now. Me, I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
You did what you could.
I
I guess
tried.
I'll be heroic. I mean, if I have to.
Whatever. And then you gain 4 temporary HP.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Strike it down. Strike it down now. As I start to back away, as I also start to cast Ruin, I do not disengage. As I disdainful request Bodhi, and I cast Ruin.
Got fucking choke, bitch.
Fails the charisma save, and Bodhi strikes true at the same time. 6. And Bodhi, you find your trident able to quickly and easily pierce her. Not really defenses, it's almost just her being. As you seem to tear away some of the life force that binds her to this world.
She try to grab out of me.
No.
Hmm.
You definitely feel that is strange.
I don't care. I'm scared shitless. Kill the thing. Hello. I guess I gotta save at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
+3.
Oh, it's 18.
Yeah.
I got a tower. Am I still frightened?
You can do it, Krika.
I think...
You there.
So inspiring.
yeah, you make a save against the frighten.
At least you're a cool crocodile. I'm just a stupid butt.
Yeah, so you no longer frightened and you're immune to horrifying visage.
Nice. Come back to my senses. Spirit, you force our hands. That's my turn.
Off. Seen before you.
Seeing that look a little scared, I'm gonna give him a big flashy kind of forced smile, like it'll be okay, Doc. Don't be so scared. As I give him my last bardic inspiration, tough boy inspiration. We're all just kind of piling up on this guy. He's like, whoa. 1, 2, tiptoe close to this thing, and not getting too close. Puff's gonna reel back his tiny little fist, and he's gonna throw it forward. He's going to thrust out this wall of force, of concussive sonic force, as he casts Thunder Wave. Come on, there. Nope, nope, come on, there. Nope.
All that 300 feet of sound. I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah.
What's coming for us now?
Goddamn Sam Squanch.
As this cacophony of sound breaks through just the soft rain and the ghosts' horrid crying being the only things that were around you, this sound just seems to echo through the forest around you as you hear crows and other birds and things like that take flight from the trees nearby, and after that shocking noise, it seems to fall silent again. And she fails her save, taking damage and pushing, 10 feet, right?
10.
100.
Whoosh.
It's the last 5 feet of my movement to hide behind Yun. That's my turn.
Right. Yoon.
Where's the nearest stump?
This tree is on its side. Nearest stump, there is not any stumps around that you can see.
It's on the tree. Next turn.
Hour.
Although I feel despair, I still have to protect my friends. That's my number one thing. So I charge forward and swing my warhammer.
Guess it's all I'm good for.
I don't know why that was it. Oh, it was going to be a disadvantage, but it's not. 18 and 10.
18 will connect, the 10 will not.
And I'll give it a level 1 smite.
You get another D8 in there?
Yep, it's going.
Yep. Ooh.
And that is my turn.
D8 of what?
4 damage.
For against undead, the smite.
Ah, okay, so it's D8 of radiant.
Yes.
How do you do this?
Yeah, just a frantic swing to try and get this threat away from my friends. I just try to swing it all the way through its whole form and send it away. Sadly.
How do you do this? Sadly.
What's that about?
You bastard.
Roll flashy.
Your hammer connects, and your surge of radiant energy courses through this thing's form. It seems to break apart bit by bit by bit, and its soft crying dissipates. And on.
Oh, thank God.
Bodhi, you think for yourselves. Find yourselves. Those were its feelings. It tried to force itself in you. Tried to make you it. Do not allow it.
I guess.
Bodhi, give me a wisdom save.
That's decent.
Good. You find yourself seemingly coming to your senses. You realize that all is not lost. The people that you have been traveling with, the friends you made in with Waterdeep was where you did your gladiatorial stuff. Your family back home, they're all still here. They're all still rooting for you and supporting you. You aren't alone in this world. You are able to
You're right,
shake off your
Krakow.
depression.
You're right. I must overcome these feelings. I have. Thank you.
Do not lose yourself. It is what the spirits do. They long for life, and sometimes it means they drag the living down with them. Yoon, remember yourself.
I just shrug.
Is this light still actually floating here?
Ow.
She's just lurking now.
I forgot that's how that works.
That's my damn magic.
I didn't want to actually delete the token.
Mhm.
Let's turn off the light. Yeah, Yoon, as Krika speaks to you, it seems like his words, though true and sound, they almost seem like they're coming from ages away, as though a distant memory or something that can barely be heard, as though he's speaking from the bottom of a well. It's as though you can't hear him.
I think you've got this figured out, Krika. Maybe you should lead for now.
Tower. I think it's the first time I've ever seen you sad.
I am alive.
Give him a big pop hug.
Yeah, child.
Tower, give me a wisdom save.
I really hope a
Now
pop
you
hug saves
fucked
me.
up.
Magic hugs.
19.
No, 16. It's already programmed in.
Puffs.
Oh, for pause.
Puff's caring embrace seems to remind you of your tenants, seems to almost make them resound within you as you feel your own light. You actually glow in the sections of your artwork that you glow in your artwork, right? The thing for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those components of your being seem to almost fill up with greater luminescence as you are able to shake off the feeling of despair and overwhelming sadness that flooded your mind previously.
No, Poff, you're right. Shelter the light in myself. And I scruff up his hair as he's probably up to my waist.
It's good to see you smiling again, Tower.
Thank you. Thank you for being there.
Yeah, child, listen to me.
As I grab the scruff of his shirt and pull him closer to me.
Listen to me. Come back to yourself.
I take your
Ow! As
breath.
I headbutt the shit out of him.
There you go.
Give me an attack roll for the headbutt.
13.
Technically, you miss.
As your reaction skills are able to pull your head back in time, Gregor seems to strike air, and you seem to become noticeably frustrated at his repeated antagonizing.
God.
How do your breath smells?
Your body remembers. Your mind will return.
He is right, Yoon. I have felt it. I have overcome it. If you reach within yourself, you can use your strength to push past.
How long are you going to keep with this annoying holier-than-thou attitude?
As long as the light burns within me, I will share it with the world.
Yoon, do you need a hug, Yoon? And I hold out my arms. It's magic.
Don't hug Puff. Just stare at him.
Magic.
Oh.
We all walk into the woods and leave Doc behind.
So you seem to have walked up to you, and what are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, tell him, Bodhi. You've overcome the same that I have. Tell him it's not real.
You? I know it can be hard sometimes, but we have to keep pushing on, even if we feel like we can't go on.
I mean, I'm going to follow. I don't want to stay in this place, but... maybe I'll just go home.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Doc just tried his damnedest to have a short rest.
Are you trying to take a short rest here?
Oh, I'm sleeping, yeah.
Sleeping? You're sleeping. Okay.
That's a
Quite
short
quite
rest.
harsh.
I think I gave you
Sinks
permission
into the mud
to
and drowns.
sleep. Yeah. Everyone give me perception checks
God,
with
come
mega disadvantage. You can only take ones or twos. To notice Doc slip into the mud and die. Oh, actually, give me perception checks. Jesus.
Yes, you do notice him die. Good perception check.
All right. If that's all you have to say, Bodhi, then yeah, you just need to. You want to stay here for about 15 minutes and get your short rest, or is it people are trying to move on, or? something I will need to.
I look around, not knowing where we're going. Seeing Yoon is stuck in a stupor, and it looks like Duck has just passed out on the side of the road from his exhaustion in during the day. I know he's an old man. He can't go on forever.
I think we should rest. Let Yoon's body remember what it is. Let him find himself again. And gray hair is in no state to continue.
Yeah, I turn to Krika and grip his shoulder and say, I spoke from despair earlier, but you seem to know these types of areas better than us in this situation. You should lead while we're here. We shall rest.
I do not know where we are, but I will do the best I can.
Amidst your discussion, Rika, your ears in there, almost supernatural acuteness, able to pick off in the distance.
There is more to this place. I do not know. We are not alone. I will keep watch as you rest, but we do not have much time here.
I too will watch.
Bandage yourselves. Make what preparations you can, but move when I catch our breath.
I step a few feet down the road and post myself right in the center, keeping watch.
I'll just walk over and lean up against the log right next to Yoon. Keeping an eye on him, and also just out into the woods in the direction I hear the sound, if I can pick out a direction.
The direction you heard that noise seemed to come from the north. Wait, which isn't your right? No, to your left. Find yourself on directly face the direction.
Can I sadly attune to the crossbow?
Ooh,
I have you, crossbow.
Ooh, you.
You're my only friend, crossbow.
Be right back. I have to go help my mom real quick.
Okay.
Oh, your skull.
Let's take a short break. Use the restroom really quick.
As I walk, can I pull the splinters and dead scales off my body and mend my wounds?
Nihilism.
Or bow would
the
fit
ghost.
in my
Certainly.
And I'm gonna be
Uh,
trying to get my music box to
ooh,
work,
spicy.
and I was trying to get my music box to work and try to Song of Rest everyone a little bit.
I mean, I'm already full from that.
2 health. Nice.
It's a lot for a paw.
Bernice, that's blackberry jam.
2 is just what I needed to be full.
It's a
Song of Rest.
blueberry
I needed
jam.
2 more, Poff. You let me down. I needed +4, damn it.
There's Bodhi. Bodhi can do a Song of Rest.
Keep singing, little man. Sing.
I need more song. Sing a dance for me. Sing, monkey,
Still
sing.
plays backwards.
No, it does not.
Yeah, does this Song of Rest actually take health from us because it's fucking going backwards? It's all creepy and shit. I am not resting very well with this music, guys.
Song of Anxiety.
Song of complete nihilism.
Hearing spooky sounds in the forest.
No chickens don't go in there.
can he sleep in such a creepy place?
When you become so old, you lose your wits. You do not know the difference between danger and safety.
I mean, like the mud, even that. I mean, look, the floor's wet. He's just rolling in it at this point.
I hope he has a spell to clean himself off, or he'll be moving slowly.
I think we've seen a bit of that one.
I am back. Nick, are you back?
What do you mean I'm not wearing any clothes? Huh, what? Somebody making a drink?
You heard that?
I could use a drink.
Doc would hear that. He's not allowed anymore.
Time and space.
Hmm?
Yeah, he just dreams of the other material.
Why is everybody sleeping?
Doc.
What? Who? Who? Something must have got on my robes. Off? Where are we?
What? I think we all asking that question earlier, Doc. I don't think we even know.
Oh. Why is it so dark?
They.
Have you not heard of a land like this in your travels, old man?
Have I?
A land like this.
Dangerous and appearing out of nowhere behind a closed cliff door with
Is it Narnia?
I'm back.
ghosts,
Welcome back. Welcome back.
upside down rain.
You can give me an Arcana check. It's a really high DC. You fucking annihilated it. All right. Yeah, Doc, you are familiar with the concept of demiplanes or other planes of existence being able to be created or formed by powerful magics. Whether or not you feel like you are in one, it might be a possibility considering how strange this place is. With the rain falling toward the sky, the thick fog that doesn't seem to move, it just hangs heavy like a smothering blanket on this land. This could be a demiplane. Maybe you're not where you were before. You're not entirely certain, but you think it's a reasonable hypothesis.
So we might be in this guy I heard of named Denny, and he makes these planes of existence. I think they call it a Denny plane. And I don't think we're in Tribor anymore.
Well, how do we get back?
I don't know.
Fine.
Oh, that was a puppy.
And yes, you are able to attune to the crossbows. I'm assuming you're asking me, right? Yep. Show it to you right now. Hopefully, it will. Is it showing to players? It is not showing to players. I'm smart. I can do this. I can do this.
Where are all of our pretty
There we go.
where are all of our pretty necklaces?
And one's on Bodhi, one's on Krika.
Isn't one on tower?
Nope.
Or did we only make two?
We
I
may
didn't know.
just have to put it on tower because it might break.
Oh, because he's metal.
Yeah, I got one. Really sure why? Because I can cast light, but you know, whatever.
Tune to the heart like beacon. For the The viewers, the Heartlight Beacon serves as a +1 magic light crossbow with a range of 30 feet. Beacon loads itself, and conventional ammunition cannot be fired from it. Its bowstring having fallen apart due to old age. It summoned forth its own when fired. When the owner attacks, a silent but horrifying specter flies out of the end skull like a cannon shot through the target and any creatures in the path of the shot. Target will take the damage from a normal light crossbow along with 1d6 necrotic damage, and if that shot hits the target, it then does 1d6 to the creatures in a straight line behind them, out to within 30 feet of the beacon, not of the creature. The specter, after being fired, is destroyed, and that process takes a toll on the wielder's own spirit. They have disadvantage on all saving throws inflicted by ghosts, specters, and wraiths.
Poor little spirit.
While attuned to the crossbow. It is not, however, a cursed weapon. It does not require you to cast or remove curse in order to break your attunement to it. You can do so at any time. It is just something that comes along with it.
I've never removed curse.
As you all complete your short rest and dust yourself off, cast your prestidigitation, complete your attunements, go through about 1/4 of your depressive state, you hear quite close, quite nearby.
That was a very good impression, Paul.
Roll initiative. And Pop, go back to where the fuck you were before I have to slap you.
Hey, look at
See,
that.
there's your 20.
Oh shit, everybody else is.
Oh jeez, it's still at the bottom. Lol. Lol.
Screw you guys. Quick bastards.
Ooh, don't forget Riven.
We were prepared for that shit. Like, we knew something was coming.
And you did.
You are surprised.
No, you're not surprised because they have announced themselves cocky hunters.
Oh!
Odie fucked up.
Who you giving +3 to?
Yoon!
That'd be corgis.
It depends. It depends on. I'd probably give it to Riven since she's closest.
I was like, are you like waiting to metagame to see what the bad guys roll?
I was hoping you would roll. But it's a little busy. So Riven can have 11. Nick, are you okay?
Being a helpful boy.
Nick. He might have had. Yeah, he might. Yeah, you're right. Good.
Riven's got 11.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah, I gave her my +3. She looked like she needed it. Poff looked like he was getting closer to her.
Enough Yoon's character sheet for him. Okay. Doc, it is on you, my friend.
Good. I don't
You-
see anything.
You don't. The thick fog and extremely low light of your area seems to be hampering your vision. Whatever it is that's around you seems to be surrounding you. That much you can hear. But seeing something.
I'll just ready a firebolt. For bad people come.
Puff.
I'm not trying to see anything. I don't want to see anything in this place. It's horrible.
You're not wrong.
Then keep your eyes open. We're gonna need them. As I give Riven bardic inspiration, and I'm going to pull out my hand crossbow, slap on a bolt, and ready to attack anything that's not us entering this area.
That's the flexi boy. Right. You will get your opportunity. Right. Frankie, what's your dex modifier?
16 dex. Just 3. I'm a spry old man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Some alligator legs.
You hear the sounds.
Oh no, not the stream.
Them reptilian agility.
You hear the sounds of a familiar predator begin to surround you. You can tell that there are many of them. Their direction seem to, or their location seem to escape you at the moment. Is it you do?
Sam Squanches.
What do you do, buddy?
Oh, I thought you were describing more. My bad. It's like,
Thought it
what are
was
they
you.
doing? I thought it was their turn. I was like, are they coming for me?
No, that's why I asked what your dex mod was, because you beat him in dex.
Do we have our little lockets open and like the light's just not working in creepy place?
No. If you have your lockets open, I can give you some light.
Yeah, so
I assume we popped
Krika and Bodhi should each have. Isn't that 30 feet? What is it?
I thought it was torch light.
Torchlight is 2020.
Yeah, continual equivalent to a torch. You don't have to go anywhere anymore. Okay, cool. Go. Who else has one, Doc?
I think Bodhi does. Did we give one to like Riven?
Oh, we might give one to Riven.
I
Okay.
think we gave the third one to Riven.
All have your torches open. Your
I
light,
can see so much now.
your light is helping shed some more vision onto the surrounding forest, though the thick fog seems to still obfuscate your vision. Maybe you can focus. Maybe you can focus and see further.
I will climb up on top of the log next to Yoon. I'll back up against Yoon as he's still sulking on the log.
Yoon, if your mind is befuddled, let your body work for itself.
As I will just use my action to make a perception check to see if I can figure out what direction they're coming from.
Oh yeah! There you go. Use that fucking search action. Do it! Do it, bitch!
Yeah!
Give me that perception check with that good old advantage.
Boom!
20 This fucking guy always ruining my plans.
This motherfucker.
Surprise, bitch!
With your perception check, you are able to focus on the breathing, the footsteps on the thick marsh, the squelching of the ground underneath their pads. You can hear sounds like 2 wolves directly in this direction. Your vision, fortunately, fails you. You see dark shapes, maybe, moving here and here. You are able to hear a heavier breathing past Yoon, Bodhi, Yoon, who's holding his breath, presumably, Bodhi, who is focused on the task at hand, and Puff, whose small lungs don't make a whole lot of noise, hear a deep breath as it stalks its prey from this direction. Maybe more behind it? You can't quite make that out. But
Tower, watch yourself. They are coming before dark. Cursed one, they come.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on the cursed one.
Can I mockingly scratch the underside of Kryka's chin?
you want to stick
you
your hand near
point
the gator
somewhere, or
mouth,
did
you
you
can
just-
do that on your own.
I was wondering, since it's technically not my turn, just wanted to do it.
Oh, he said, I think he said to the south of Doc? Or to the something of Doc, yeah.
I said, watch out, Tower, they're coming after Doc.
Okay.
What?
As large form bounds forth from the fog.
Is that your reaction?
He uses his
He
reaction.
uses reaction to wave. All right, the firebolt fizzles, no problem. Poff, you can go and give me your opportunity attack with your held
This
attack.
fireball cast, he just waves his hand, and flames explode out of it.
Yeah.
Death wave.
24 will definitely hit. Give me that sweet damage. This big,
Grr.
burly, fearsome direwolf leaps from the fog, going after Dork.
Died. Flanking him. But I'm standing in a cool pose.
Doc, didn't you hold your action to cast firebolt?
Oh, I thought you were serious.
No, but come on now. As in the surprise of this massive creature coming up behind you, unfortunately your firebolt is just slightly off target as its jaws come for you.
Hello, puppy.
Rush! Oh, God damn it. Fucking
You
Whisper is
whispered
still
it,
on,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't whisper the stuff because then we can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Velociraptors.
Getting
Ooh,
bitty minded.
Ooh, that's a bad puppy.
Give me that strength save.
The hell's a strength save?
Oh, knocked prone with 6 piercing damage.
Oh, look at the puppy, Puff.
Rush!
Oh, get away from that.
Hour.
Oh, it's
That-
trolling on me.
Lift up my shield and draw my warhammer and charge at it, attempting to smash it to the ground, if I can.
Ooh, goddamn!
This
that's a
wolf
bad puppy.
is an alpha predator, one that survives in this realm, a realm of death and suffering, is able to match your strength, if only for a moment.
See how strong he is, I decide to step closer to be more protective of Doc and take 2 swings.
Both of those connecting quite soundly. Oof. Solid hits. As this wolf seems to lock its eyes on you, jaws wrapped around Doc's arm, it stares, not at him. Seems to more shapes come bounding from the dark. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool.
Oh, it's my puppies.
This one seems to leap at you.
Riven.
Ooh, Krika, trying to take you from off of your log and pin you to the ground by the neck. And as the last charges forth from the fog, going after the little wee one, Off, make a buck. This wolf running straight for your face.
No,
And one
no.
going for Riven as well.
Not my paw.
Ooh, from top to bottom. So, Krika? God damn it. Literally turn
Whispers
this
on.
off.
He whispers on.
Yeah! 14!
Does not connect. Get out of here, beast.
And going after Riven. 9. Lol. And going after Pop Big Buck. Double crits. Okay, 16.
Won't do it.
That will do it?
It-
Okay.
Its teeth can't get through my coat of protection.
Indeed it can't as you find yourself
Adorable
locked in
leather
combat.
Very adorable.
Actually, yeah, 16 won't do it. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gets stopped by his Ramones patch.
Probably more the Sex Pistols, but alright.
You, baby.
Huh. Sorry.
Oh god, no, I like accidentally left the game. All my windows gone.
Don't do that.
Thank god for
Now
shift
you
double
fucked
click.
up.
It's fine. You got plenty of time to prepare your move now.
Notice I haven't taken my fucking socks off.
That's
Look like
cranky
you
as
actually
barefoot.
close it.
I left my socks on purpose.
There's 2 more pieces of clothing that I should not be wearing.
And now he's completely naked.
Oh, it feels so good.
On stream.
Had them
Very
fucking
hard
big
music for
old
this.
woolly socks on because it was cold out today.
It is a mature content warning.
Yeah, sure.
Just makes it feel better when you peel them off.
Are you ready,
Oh
Jordan?
yeah.
Oh, I'm with you there, man.
What are you doing, Yoon?
I was wondering if you floated up already.
Yeah, I'm good.
So just get off the stump. Goodbye, Krika. You're right here.
Wolf will attempt to lash out at you with a 7. Don't think that'll work.
I just sigh, just lazily lift up the crossbow and shoot down this line right here. That person right there.
Right? 10 and then 15. Good. As this specter streams forth from the bow, and you feel as though this thing just pulls on your mind or your soul. But your shot fires out and strikes the ground between the wolf's feet as you just barely miss.
Shrug. That's it.
Yeah, it's about right.
As a ribbon in Riven will take this opportunity to quickly draw her short sword, lashing out at this wolf in front of her. Oof. 12 will also not do it for her either.
He does have inspiration. Grenades.
There's more ghosts coming. You can hear them.
You will use your D8 inspiration, getting the
14.
+2 to attack, to allow her to strike true. 10 piercing damage. As what is your when you give out your inspiration? You just give out like pithy phrases and things, or is it like music or what?
I say like uplifting things. I like you can do it. Keep your eyes sharp.
Following your guidance, she does indeed keep her eyes sharp and seeing, oh yes, this wolf has a limp on its front paw, and she reaches underneath, stabbing deep beneath into its armpit, wrenching the blade inside of it. Thanks to your guidance, she's able to put this wolf down.
Aha.
0. I'm so silly. There we go. Easy down. But from the fog comes another, following its pack leader,
It's a puppy!
going after Doc's legs. Why is everything yellow? What the fuck?
Cocaine's
What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, wait a second. That's right. I know what this is. Okay, good. Never mind. Wolf.
Banana.
With the pack tactics. 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, he
Got
got
disadvantage because of Bastion.
It's outside of,
But
do-
he
no,
have double
clicked it.
advantage.
The creature you have to be 5 feet within.
No, it's the thing, the target has to be within 5 feet of him, that's right.
Okay, so that should work.
Yeah, but he still has double advantage.
Not how that
So that
works.
doesn't cancel
But
out.
I'm prone.
That's not how that works, unfortunately.
Aww. Haha, you missed, puppy!
Tower, describe your Bastion saving Doc from this wolf going after his feet. What does you do?
He doesn't want to.
Are you muted, buddy?
Oh no, Ryan's dead. Ryan, no! Not on Halloween!
Just picture that long explanation I just did and the explanation of my abilities beforehand while you guys were discussing it, and I did everything right. You guys are very proud. And that's how I
I'm
did.
super proud. It's a great
I was
job.
muted the whole time.
Nailed it.
Got you. As you are able to protect your ally, Bodhi, surrounded by wolves, almost like, maybe the sharks of land? What is it you do?
The wolves of land.
Are they werewolves? Are we gonna be chased?
Do you know what werewolves are?
Probably not.
Water.
He knows where seahorses are.
It's funny that you say that.
Where sharks, man?
Were-sharks are a thing, by the way.
Nice.
Goddamn Gatling dragon!
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
7th to 1.
Goddamn.
That's trying to attack quicker.
Alright. 11 will not connect, but in its attempt to dodge your first blow, you are able to connect soundly, taking advantage of its slow speed. 9 piercing damage. She'll
I
try.
wasn't using the.
Huh?
I didn't click the two-handed one. Wow. Yeah.
You rolled a 1 though.
Really wrong level. Wow. And I have a lamplighting inspiration die. I'll give one to you. He looks like he's gonna punch stuff.
I mean, if anybody needs inspiration, he fucking does.
What is your inspiration? You just give him your rhythmic war beat, or are you saying something this time? Okay.
Rhythmic war beat.
Gotcha. As lastly but not least, 5 other dire wolves now.
Oh, yeah.
Bounds from the fog.
Hello, puppy! God,
Running
look at all these little
around and trying to come up behind the large metal man. As the wolf will attempt to find purchase and rip through your armor. Tower.
Alright.
21.
Miss.
Today.
Just too sturdy, too strong, weathering the blow, the repeated chomps from this strong creature. Doc, you find yourself surrounded on all sides almost by wolves, one of immense size and power. What do you do?
I stand up.
They all get opportunity attacks on you, no?
And shoot the big one. Patooey!
point blank range. You are able to extend your hand and find purchase with your firebolt. As this massive creature takes the full brunt of your damage. How do you want to do this?
I like go to pat him on the head, but I forget that I'm doing a spell and just fire like goes straight through his skull to the ground. Like, oh, wrong hand.
In typical clumsy fashion, your lapse of memory causes you to cast this firebolt that courses and bores its way through this direwolf before sizzling into the ground. It drops dead.
Oh, I think I killed it. Boff, I think it's your turn!
As the other wolves around you seem to whimper in response, direwolf falling. Off, you're up.
Tower, be the light. Keep Doc safe. Keep doing every job. We keep doing what you're doing, and I give him my other bardic inspiration.
All right, I will.
Look at this wolf in front of me. He's probably not looking too good.
The one in front of you is not looking too shabby. You got him with that crossbow shot, right?
Yeah. Oh boy. Load another bolt. I just put it right up to his face, and I point blank fire it. Oh no.
The wolf does not stand still at your attempt at aiming. Ducking underneath your crossbow, and it seems as though it is readying its fangs to dig at your belly. Rika.
As Bodhi stabs into this thing, gives me a moment to look around, look over as the large creature falls. I see the one behind it as it comes into view and shoot off a ruin at it. As I see its gleaming teeth in the night sky, I try to pull it out of its mouth. So, this one down here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he fucked up.
0. With that, I am going to leap onto the beast before me and try to bite into its neck.
Ooh. Your teeth find great purchase. How do you want to do this?
I just leap on top of it, not really trying to find purchase, mostly just falling on top of it to keep it from moving, and as I just bite deep into the back of its neck, and just do the fucking alligator dog thing of just
Oh, Jesus.
rip my headphones off my head.
You perform this act of true brutality, find its head severed itself from its body.
So Doc's gonna look over and just see Krika with like half of a wolf in his mouth and just so proud of him.
I get the nice taste of wolf meat and a little bit of temporary temporary hit points.
Indeedy.
Can I have temporary experience?
It goes away after the
Well,
session.
you're temporarily experiencing sadness, so yeah.
Can I be temporarily level 20?
Just for a bit, though.
Only in downtime.
Alright, you are currently level 20, Yoon. Tower, you are up.
Take 1 foot and I step it up on top of this big direwolf corpse and swing overhand down at this southern wolf.
That will definitely connect. How you take it out?
Yeah, just a big old windmill squash. And
Nope, Tower, the soft end.
then take a few steps back to where I feel like I can protect 2 people instead of 1. He can take a swing at me if he wants, that other wolf, and I swing at this one to my right.
Damn.
Will connect. Oof. Your hammer connects with it, seeming to add on the more than enough damage. Collapses down dead as well.
Alright, when I see that
Thanks,
that was
Tower.
enough, then I'm gonna go ahead and step right up in this other one's face, so he can't get away.
Right, and with the conclusion of Tower's turn, you were level 7.
Damn it, I changed all my stuff too.
Wow, that's really unfortunate.
You can't believe you didn't use your level 20 reaction there.
God.
So just move over here. Shoot this guy.
There you go.
I guess I'll add the D8 to the from Bodhi.
Like how all your sentences just have to start with "I guess" now.
16.
As your bow shot seems to summon forth horrid force of malevolent energy, it screams forth toward this wolf. Wolf almost seems to cower at its impending doom as this creature just gets ripped and torn and tossed asunder by this spirit. And it's
Same.
I know how you feel, buddy.
Oh, for the love of Tom, what the fuck was that?
as the
I
spirit
guess I release a soul and split it in half from ear to tail.
as the spirit travels further into the forest just past Doc's face.
What the hell?
And the forest is quiet once more.
Pav,
Are we done here?
Yeah, yes.
did you see that thing? Something like when.
You and that bow.
It didn't make any sound.
Oh,
No, I know, but we saw a soul shooting out, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like Doc was like, it was like, "Ee!" No, it didn't.
Oh,
No, that's
those-
what I said. I said, "Eee!" As it went by me.
are those
Docs
spirits
noise.
of people?
What was that thing?
Pretty amazing.
Looking, to be honest.
Ginger shrugs.
Jeez, this place weighs on you, doesn't it?
Oh, the puppies are dead.
We must move from here. Does no good to stay.
Indeed.
I will follow you, Kroika.
In we go.
I just pick a random direction and start walking.
Oh, okay. Let's just walk here. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Puppy. Bodhi, are you coming?
We'll begin to leave this place. Seems though anyone would back here and see slight bubbling around beneath. Take in this creature.
Mm.
Walk
Come on,
faster, walk faster.
Just keep walking, remember, just keep walking, don't look back.
But where'd the wolves get? Where'd the?
No, just,
They were
no,
just-
we just keep walking, don't look at
Oh,
it.
this place is awful.
It's really not great.
The creatures return to the bog.
And roll initiative as we start our third combat on the same map. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see here.
Alright.
Looking forward to it. Are we switching maps, or is there gonna be more?
Oh my god, stop rolling fucking initiative. I swear to God. I can't make jokes. I'm not allowed to, everyone's allowed to make jokes. I'm not allowed to make jokes. I have to sit here, be 100% serious, like an AI or something. Just like,
But in all seriousness, what enemies just attacked us?
How much XP do we get for it?
12 large dragons.
The theming of these fights until the dragons showed up, I didn't really get where they came in.
Hey, you will push deeper and deeper into this, aptly put by Krika, this bog. Just keeps going and going. Eventually, this road almost seems to give way to just open marshland and grass and gross moss covering everything. There's a certain wetness to everything. It seems to stick onto you. It's humid, damp, and just awful.
Oh, it's moist.
Yes. Yourself coming deeper and deeper into this place. Come across a stream. Who's proficiency in survival?
I most certainly do not.
I bet I do. Yeah, I do.
Nope.
Reka, no. Flowing water like this in a place like this is well, it's a rarity. I think perhaps it might lead to some resemblance of civilization? Maybe? Not entirely certain that anything functions the way it should here, but that is the thought that crosses your mind.
What we were walking on, was it just like a convenient opening? Like everything's relatively open, we just picked a direction? Did it look like an actual trail, or was it like an animal trail?
The path that you were traveling on previously, yeah, it seemed to be a animal trail is not the right word. Almost as like a beckoning, like almost like you wouldn't think this, but in terms of picturing it, it was almost like a welcoming carpet. This is
This is
just the right way.
You know,
Water like this in a bog is disconnected from the rest. The water is not stagnant. It is not pooled. It flows. We could follow it if we do not trust this path we're on. But I do not know this place. I do not know where it may lead.
I don't know if does it matter which direction we go? We don't know what we're looking for or where we're headed.
No. We have found nothing so far, though.
how long have we been traveling? About
At this point, coming across the stream for the first time, I'd say it's about 30 minutes. Not even been an hour since you put down the wolf that came after you. About a 30-minute walk. Come across this stream, and it seems to lead, as best you can tell, north. Though the sun is barely shining at this point. It tries to pierce through the thick layer of cloud above you.
If we pick one direction and keep heading in that one direction, we have to find the edge of this land.
Or horrible pop songs.
Yes,
When can we go to bed?
not in this
Like a minute
place, gray hair.
Oh, okay.
We might sink into this mud and never come back.
Yes. We continue on, then. Wherever this trail leads.
and continue down the trail.
On the road again. We are traveling on the road again.
As it's starting to get dark, and you continue along following this river, just keep going. It seems to just wind slowly but surely, all in the same direction. And as you continue to walk along it, it seems to get deeper and deeper,
We were following the trail, not the river.
following the trail peters off about 15 minutes or so, and it's just marshland going.
No, Peter's still on.
Never mind then.
Yeah, the
We
river is like
backtrack towards the river.
Yeah, the river is the only landmark, unless you want to go away from the river.
if we get to the part where this, what are you assuming is like a strange animal trail, just ends at nothing, grumbles to himself.
We will find ourselves wandering in circles. We turn back.
I trust your judgment. We double back. Follow
Down to the
river.
river.
Okay, you gotta follow. Okay, so you go the river way. All right. It was basically river or continue wandering the marsh. Both of those were valid choices. Yes, as I was saying, as it is starting to get dark, you push on following the river, and it seems to wind through this. It almost seems to become jungle-esque, maybe something that I don't think any of you have seen with your own eyes, but the brushland and trees and vegetation just seems to thicken around this river, and it just seems to take you further and further and further north. If it was not for the lights around your neck, that was only been 30 minutes, Ryan. If it wasn't for the light around your neck, you feel as though you'd be walking through the, just stumbling through the dark at this point. After some time, God. After stumbling through the through this forest and following the river for some time, now after about another 45 minutes or so, you feel these emotions pull. Oh God! Pull themselves away from you as you seem to return to your normal self, as best as that can be described.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Because this, the crossbow is actually like weighing on you. It has a direct effect, a direct negative effect on your actual soul. So, like, you're not as you were before you attuned to it. You are changed slightly.
I wish I could be one of these soul ammunitions.
God.
You're soul hungry. Need some soul food.
That's racist.
Easily.
Give me some mashed potatoes, cornbread, collard greens in there.
I barely even like soul food.
Oh,
That was delicious. Now he's being racist.
I want some mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Nobody
But,
cares about soul food.
The fuck happened?
Oh, we fought wolves, I think.
Feeling better, Yoon.
Think? Not sure.
Let's give it a try, and I just go reach out and hug him.
Oh, my paw file going back.
Little nuzzle.
I like that.
Sorry I caught you holier than thou, Tower.
Oh, you are forgiven. I know what place you were in. I understand.
Remember that feeling. Do not lose yourself again.
Okay. In the midst of your conversation, as you continue up the river, you, especially Krika beforehand, or first rather, see a very, very large uprooted tree up ahead of you, almost seemingly crossing right over the river. Think of it as maybe like a large bridge or something?
Oh, look, it's a bridge, everybody. Let's cross it.
It must be at least 15 feet across at the base, and as you continue walking along, following this creek/river, as you get closer and closer to it, you can see there's maybe seems to be like some carvings onto the side of this tree. Very large, ornate patterns have been etched all alongside it as it wraps up around this tree in like something reminiscent of a tribal tattoo, something that would look similar to Bodhi's tattoo. It's not an animal, but it's of a similar kind of grouping of geometric shapes.
Oh, this
So
is different.
through the tangle of the roots, you can see. Is that an opening? It looks as though there is a door or something maybe outlined by some sort of light. As you can see, it looks like there is a dim light that emanates underneath a door frame and throughout it on this large tree.
I investigate the tree.
Maybe
Give me an
someone who lives
investigation
here
roll.
can guide us out.
Investigation 12.
Spirits of this place wish us ill, then so be it. But we do no good wandering here. We will find them and get our answers, one way or another.
As Doc investigates the tree and Krika completes his sentence, all hear the heavy breathing of a very large creature as something seems to walk out of the darkness. A heavy, muscled, blue-skinned humanoid creature seems to have razor-sharp claws and stands at least 10 feet tall. You can see white hair tumbles down over its shoulders, and pure silver eyes almost make it seem blind. But it has no trouble moving towards this tree. Oh. Well, looks like there's new people in the bog. What are you all doing here?
Hail, sir. We are the Guardians. We seem to have lost our way.
Aye, you have lost your way. The Guardians. What a fancy way to introduce yourself. My name is Kurg. And, well, now that you've entered the bog, well, you'll be lost here forever.
Oh,
Oh,
joy.
lovely.
That does sound ominous. What makes you think that we won't find a way out?
Well, me and my brother tried to find a way out, but she much too powerful. Here,
She.
have you all had anything to eat?
No, I don't think so.
I have food to spare.
Food. Paul's got food.
He does.
As Kurg seems to move past you all, moving towards the opening at the base of this tree, and there does seem to be a sort of makeshift door built into the base of this tree. As he walks inside, as if anyone looks in past him as he's walking through, it looks to be his home.
I'm not looking in. I'm looking to Krika for guidance if he thinks we should
Oh
go.
my god, he lives in a tree! He's an elf!
Just give a nod to Tower and start to follow him in.
Alright, yeah, go in.
As you enter into this place, you can see a host of various required furniture, if you will, made crafted from wood. Some built into the shape of this tree itself. Others seem to be made of other trees that have been collected and shaped over time into a table, a chair, etc., etc. There's only 2 chairs in this place, but there's more than enough space, it seems, to find somewhere to sit on the floor or just stand and lean against the wall. Is Wolf okay?
What?
Wolf! Blasted things are everywhere. Always getting into everything. But make for good meat. As you all can see this this creature for the first time in truly decent light, it seems to be rather well lit in here by lantern or candle. It is very obvious that the thing you were conversing with is not a human being, or elf, or triton, or gnome. This is something very different.
See a trolley boy.
It's a lizard. Defeat me.
Who has the most experience with fiends?
Nope.
What I've gotten from Freddy, I guess.
Yeah, Freddy has not imparted knowledge of fiends to you, Poff.
I'd probably say 0 experience.
Maybe
Got
you just
swampy boys. That's it.
maybe you just don't know what this thing is. That's fine too. I will provide you with a general picture, though.
Ooh! Can I do a history check to see if I know what fiends are, or a religion check, or
What are fiends?
What are fiends? What is a fiend but a demon by another name?
What does it mean to truly be a fiend?
true?
How can fiends be real if devils aren't?
He's really big, right? So his chairs
He
look
is
like they
very
can support
big.
me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down for once.
As Kurg hosts bowl to Wolf, if you will have some. It is not raw. It seems to be salted.
Ooh!
I eat enough to be polite, but
Wolf
not
jerky.
enough to seem like I'm taking stuff away from him.
Wait, when the fuck did I get? So I pull out my silver drumsticks. Apparently that's
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but I just just toast it a bit.
Do you not remember where you got those drumsticks?
I kind of remember.
Little drunk at the time.
Where the fuck did I get drumsticks?
After you came
Yeah, you
back
took them
from
off of the
passing
top of a tube.
I put them in a box and we won something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just finished looking at my character sheet. So I eat some cooked wolf, and then Doc's gonna go with the drumsticks.
Could you stop from making that infernal racket?
Puff, I'm a musician now.
No, you're not.
That's
When somebody
definitely
does
music.
Oh,
I'm just gonna casually eat rations and not eat wolf meat.
Take a good sniff, see how horribly foul it smells, and if it just smells normally foul, then yeah, I'll dig in.
so
Yeah, it doesn't
Greg,
smell
how
any
did-
worse than the wolf you literally ate earlier.
Greg, how long have you been here?
You see Kurg turn and look towards the back wall of this trunk. He walks with a plodding step. One that you are relatively used to from traveling with Tower. He seems to be of immense strength and build. He looks upon the wall, examines it. You see him rubbing his hand across it. Yeah. Going on 40 years.
I choke on my rations.
Well,
He plods
Yeah,
back
that's-
over to you.
That's a long time. That
been
means
that
that's like-
long you couldn't find a way out.
In that long, I could not find a way out. You
And
see,
you mentioned. Yes, go ahead.
you see this bog. It has an owner. Once the forest is out of sight, it is lost to you forever. This yeah, he just says that. So you might as well get comfortable. I can sleep out front if you'd like. There's enough space for all of you. I mean, it's a little imposing, I think. But there's some planks on the other side of the house to keep the soil off you.
Ooh. So Like, where do you come from?
Where do I come from? Well, my brother and I were traveling through the, I think as you common folk would refer to it, the north end of the high forest. We found ourselves lost in a way that we never been before, as this fog seemed to surround us. We tried to push forward, trying to get out of the forest, find open, clear sky, but it never came. Before we knew it, we were lost in the bog.
The high forest, you say? That's impossible. We weren't near the high forest when we appeared here.
We were in the Sword Mountains.
Sword Mountains. Well, you might as well forget that. You're here now. You see, this place is the bog. Well, best way to put it is the bog of the hag. There's a powerful creature deep within this place. One that is full of malevolence, wretched evil.
Yep.
If this hag is the one keeping you here, as it seems you imply, why not rise up and defeat her? Are there others trapped here to help?
There are others. There have been others. My brother and I attempted to fight this hag, but she slew my brother, tore his jaw clean off his face. Still see it. My brother was the stronger of the two of us. We said he could lift me even after I was fully grown. As he is reaching a hand towards him, see him to just wrench from his face. He fell. I fled. Over the years, I was the more aggressive and hot-headed of the two. I've found peace living here. Never can escape it. Seems she's had her fill of torturing me and, well, claiming my brother's skull as her own.
Well, she sounds like a bitch.
Yes, Doc. We are sympathetic to your sir's plight, but we cannot remain here. There are people depending on us, and by whatever means
Yes.
necessary, we must escape.
Well, we can certainly try.
Oh,
40
yes, we will try.
40 years of walking have not allowed me to leave this place. I'm sure a couple days will find you back where you started.
Maybe if we speak to this hag, she'll understand and she'll just let us go. There is great danger.
Speak with her. That hag. He is all but mad. Everything that comes into this bog meets the hag eventually. To you,
She hasn't met Puff McBuck yet.
Puff me.
Oh, I know him. I know Puff McBuck. He's a great guy.
Just stare at Doc.
You do
No,
not.
he was right there.
You do not find hag. She finds you when she wants to.
Oh, that's great because we want to find her.
Well,
How do we make her want to find us?
she already knows you're here, most likely. Nothing comes into this place without her knowing.
You know, I find when I set a lot of things on fire, people usually take notice.
Oh, you wish to burn down the bog? Good luck. The thick slime and moisture that covers this place, you can burn it as much as you want. It will just grow back, not even fall.
But it isn't the worst idea. If there's something dry enough to have a bonfire, maybe it will signal our presence and she'll approach.
Perhaps.
Wait, then do we kill her?
That would be quite the achievement, and with as many of you as there are.
Or maybe she'll just explain herself. Sometimes people will surprise you with the goodness.
Goodness.
But if she's not good, can we then kill her?
Well, if she refuses to let us go, we have no choice but to use force to escape so that we may save those in need.
Indeed.
Don't worry, Craig. We'll help you escape this evil place. And then you can come and join the Guardians.
You have an air about you, old one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to fart.
Evocative of the madness, the hag. Perhaps you are the hag. Do you all know him?
Doc?
Yeah.
I don't know, Doc could be the hag.
You know, it really is quite possible.
This whole time. That would have gotten away with it too.
Is there like pulling at my beard?
So
the mask.
We've traveled with this man for a long time. He's eccentric, but he's trustworthy.
Yeah. I'm excitement.
Well, excuse me, I will be resting for the night. Said you all sleep outside. If you find yourself pursuing hag, there is one thing I remember on our brother and I's journey to try to find her. The marsh gives way. The fields. The clearing of trees. We'll see the tower, the distance. This is her place. All along the outskirts of this place, you will find the skulls of her victims. As you push forward into the field, you will find, what's the word?
Bathroom.
Minions.
Oh.
Those she controls, those that test those that would come for her. But we'll not find her until she wants to be found.
If you have faced her, creature, what did she want of you? Does she desire anything?
Oh, there is one thing she truly desires. One thing. As he reaches up towards his own face, and you see him grab underneath his own mouth and dislocate his own jaw.
Oh, I don't think that's supposed to happen.
And with a strong and swift that is what she will take from you. She took from my brother. She almost took from me.
Eesh.
Wait. Like the lady.
I'm afraid to ask, but what does she want with that?
That I
What does she
do not
possibly
know.
want? Is it some sort of spell, Doc?
What? Taking people's faces? I don't think so.
But you escaped her. You hide from her here. You say that she can see you, but she allows you to be. How do you hide yourself from her sight?
I think might be that she has laid claimant my being. She owns me. I've thought about this many a year. Why does she not come? Why does she not finish me off? Why does she not take my skull like my brother's? My brother and I, quite similar. Can't see the logic behind it, but it is not a thing of logic, not a thing of thinking. It just does.
Hmm.
Would you say you and your brothers have the same jaws?
We had the same teeth. As you see, like row after row, like very sharp, ripping and tearing teeth in this thing's mouth.
Oh. Dude. Okay.
To go to this.
I've not seen her since day. Well, might have seen her.
We rest. We find the master of this place and force her to open the door for us.
Can I set her on fire?
We force her.
Well, I said you're privy to the space out front. You wouldn't happen to have any clothes or blankets, would you? These things are hard to come by here.
Let's see.
I might have a set of clothes, but they're not. Well, they're probably not your size.
I have a set of common clothes in my inventory, and I don't think I really wear clothes.
Oh, Tower's just walking around, shaking his metal booty. He's just god dang naked.
Let's say that your set of common clothes is instead just a very large blanket. How about that?
Sure.
Oh, poncho mode.
It's disguise.
If I can have that, then I will accept that as payment.
You are welcome to it. I wish I could give more.
It is fine. Gold is useless here. But this...
Oh, if it's useless, can I have all of yours?
I have no...
Oh, so close.
You're a funny one.
I know.
Now, off with you lot.
Thanks, Craig.
Kurg.
Yep.
Telepathically tell Riven tears.
To what?
2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Riven.
Since it's now two-way communication, not worth it. are able to find camp front.
Oh, I'm gonna make a little house. Pop, come here.
I'm good, Doc.
Oh, okay.
Considering where we are, I just scooch over to Doc.
In the darkness.
That thing.
Yep.
Know what that thing was? I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, that was Craig. He's, he got a little taller since the last time I saw him. A little bit more
It's the same
blue
Craig,
too.
you know.
Well, I mean, some people change over time, Paul. If it happens. Just don't know how he got here for 40 years. I mean, I just saw him a few weeks ago.
Doc, that's not who you think it is.
No. He said his name was Craig.
As Doc is rambling, I'm posting up to find a good watch spot.
You notice as you do your normal post up kind of thing, where this log or this makeshift house is in relation to the river, in relation to the surrounding thick foresty jungle like environment. This place seems to be slightly elevated, and you can see that the river creek that passes underneath this thing continues on a downward slope further into the forest. But you are able to see, relatively speaking, rather well around you. You can't see past the house on the other side, but you can see everything around you decently, as much as your torches will allow.
Sure.
As you are outside in the middle of the dark now. Probably like maybe 10 going on 11.
Yeah, I'll stow my hammer and pull out a torch to take a first and second watch.
Power takes first and second.
I'll take third.
I'll take second with Tower.
I'll take fourth.
Which one should I take? All of them?
Take first watch with Tower.
Okay. Oh, but then I can't make. Oh, okay. I just turn off my hut.
You'll find a comfy place, lean up against this hut, or this lean up against the log, as it were. So you all don't need me to take a watch then? I'll get plenty of sleep then.
I will protect you.
I trust you, Sour. You'll protect me. Off to.
Sorry, Puff, your second.
An afterthought, okay.
Ezra seems to doze off against the log.
I'm just gonna put my hand in my pocket kind of absent-mindedly and something last time.
What
In
happened
my
last time?
pocket. In my pocket.
Ooh, lordy. In your pocket. Ah, yes, I remember now. Thank you. Where's my little journal?
Code words.
Ah, there you are, hiding behind the PHB. Find.
As I slowly reach my hand into my pocket and slowly pull it out.
Don't give me shit.
Yeah.
Don't pull it out.
Sticks it through the front of his zipper.
Oh god. Yeah, there is something peculiar in your pocket. It feels like a small rock.
And look at it.
As you pull it out and look at it and move your fingers across its multiple surfaces, you realize it is a
Y'all are nasty.
small gemstone.
Oh. kind?
It's hard for you to tell, considering you cannot. Oh wait, no, you have tower. You have torchlight, so you can see colors. It appears to be a ruby, red of color.
Oh, look at this.
What do you got there?
When we were looking at those good doers on the road before, and that one gave me a big hug.
Sure.
Get.
Hmm.
She kind of just paid me.
Paid you.
Me a big hug, and the next thing I notice, there's a thing in my pocket, and here we go.
As you move this thing between your fingers, touching on its multiple facets, you come across the top with your thumb, and you feel slight. Was that an imperfection? No, that wasn't an imperfection. That felt like an inscription? No, an engraving. The thing is etched onto the gem itself. There appears to be a small symbol on the top of this gem. Dick butt, oh yeah.
Can I tell what the symbol is? Is it like a letter or a rune from a language?
It appears to be. What languages do you know?
Common and Gnomish.
Aw,
I'm looking
yeah.
at it with him. I know Dwarvish and Draconic.
There we go.
I'm showing them.
Some good languages. Yeah, this appears to be a rune in Draconic.
Can I see that for a second? I think I know what that says.
Oh, absolutely, Tao, and I just hand it over.
I take a closer look at the rune.
Upon closer inspection, you realize that this is a rune in Draconic, yes, and that it is the rune Kumesh.
Yep.
You know that Kumesh best translates to life.
Not a perfect translation, but this is the language of the dragons.
Oh.
Meaning life or something to do with life. Maybe it has some sort of
An engravement.
or power. I hand it back.
Would you Okay, cool. Hand it back.
I'll look more into this later. Get Doc to take a look at this. He might tell if it's magic.
What?
Are you awake, Doc?
He's up
I'm
around here
good.
somewhere.
What? What is it?
I have this thing here, Doc. Do you want to take a look at it?
Do I want to look at your thing?
Have you ever heard of a life ruby or something like that, Doc?
Oh, I'm sure I have. Does it have any writing on it?
If and Draconic on top.
Oh, Draconic. I can speak with Draconic. Let me see this thing. What is it here?
And him.
A little
And
cautious.
Yeah, you cut out for me, Doc, would you say?
I said, hold on, wait, hold your pants.
No, I refuse. I'm going to have to rip my pants off and throw them at you.
Good luck, it can go through the internet.
Yet. Jesus. So casting
Conjure the helmet.
of identification reveals.
Yep. Oh! Wait, that doesn't go there. Carry the 3.
Oh God! Oh God!
Divided by a puppy.
That this is a dragonstone.
Oh yes. Yep. Oh.
It is an item of more primitive magic. simple,
Mm-hmm.
yet powerful. You know, Doc, the Dragon Stones were a way of storing magic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Combination of fine gemstones and runes of power and just a hint of magic created a
yes.
very potent consumable magic item.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. It is a dragon turd, and it's very magical, but it's
Oh
old,
my god.
and I think it
Holding
happens.
it in my hand.
It's okay. It happens. I think you can do things with it, but I'm not really quite sure. Maybe it like holds magic, so maybe there's like an enchantment in it or something cool
Well, what's
like
in
that. What's in it? I don't know. Let me see.
It says life on it.
Oh, life. Oh, maybe it'll help you live forever. No, that's probably not right. You wouldn't live forever. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody that knows how to utilize the dragon stones better would know if we could, enchant it into some kind of weapon or armor. Or maybe an
Stone a
amulet.
magic item that Puff would know as a gnome. Artificer's lore.
Give me that roll. You get advantage, right, or expertise? Yeah, give me a history check. Maybe an uncle or something mentioned it. One of these, like, oh yeah, someone said they were talking about.
19.
Oh, it's a 19.
19.
I thought you had your thing already programmed into it. Okay, that makes sense because it's only situational. 19. Yeah, you know that these the one thing you do remember about dragon stones, now that Doc has told you what this is,
Turd?
It's not a turd.
It's a dragon turd!
God damn it, Doc.
Magical.
Well, if you don't know it's a dragon stone, there's no way for you to know what this is. I'm sorry. Oh well.
Oh no.
No. That the rune on it needs to be spoken for its magic to take effect. But you know that if the magic is used, gone. Gem breaks.
I think one of you best hold on to this. I can't speak Draconic or even read it to save my life.
Well, I could spell it out phonetically on the ground in common if you wanted to say the word on there.
Sure, if you wouldn't mind teaching me a little bit, I wouldn't mind learning, but I'm just offering if you'd like to take this. Seems like it's got some power that might come in handy whenever you're in a pinch.
Oh, well, it was given to you. I won't take it. I write down the word Kamesh phonetically in common in the dirt, in the mud.
Okay.
It's you say Kamesh.
Feel very cautious about properly pronouncing this word while I'm holding the stone.
You just say that out loud, Doc.
What?
God damn it. Doc, in his wonderfully braid-addled fashion, says Kumesh out loud, and you see the stone in your hand, Poff, begin to glow a bright red.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold it away from me, like, okay. Something's
There's
happening now.
Preparation, I guess.
It seems to hold its glow. Pulsate, pulsate, slow.
I think you need it.
Stop.
Do you
As best you can
feel
tell,
different?
nothing has happened.
Oh.
Did it work?
Okay.
I don't
Is
think
he-
that that's gonna help you in a dire
Is he
situation.
immortal now?
Good price for it, and I just pocket it.
But Poff, you do know if the magic inside of the Dragon Stone had been consumed, the gem itself would physically break.
Okay.
But for now, what it does is a secret.
Just like all my superpowers.
That's not entirely. Shut up. I don't want the session to go on for 10 years. Otherwise, I can correct that for you. But it is Monday, not Friday. Otherwise, you would have a lot more answers. God, be patient.
Get a piece of wood with some kind of metal attached to the end of it. Sharp, and it's a mystery.
As
That's what I'm gonna do for my watch.
the first watch passes without any other incidents.
Why don't you guys get some sleep? You need rest for tomorrow.
Tower, can I try something?
What's not trying? Scared.
Tower,
Yes.
can I
Doc?
try something? Can I try something?
Probably not.
Oh. Okay, well I'm gonna try it anyways.
Seems apropos.
I'll pull out my drumsticks and I go, let's see if I can't get like a ding 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 ding. Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're just hitting them on tower?
Yeah, like a steel drum.
Gotcha. It's
Yeah,
funny that
that was satisfactory. Get
It
some
was-
sleep, Doc.
It was wonderful. Oh, hello,
I wake
Bob.
Craig up for a second. While...
Shh, Bob's sleeping.
I just put my sleeping bag, my big giant sleeping bag, right next to Ribbon, and just go to sleep.
I get up.
it's Krika and Tower that are up.
Yes.
And then the remaining watches, third is what? Bodhi, fourth is Yoon?
Mhm.
Roger that, alright.
What do you make of this place, Krika?
Ooh.
It feels like the bog of home, but not right. There's not enough life here. Where I came from, the bog thrives. Every inch there is life. Insects and reptiles, birds, everything, everywhere, above and below. But this, I have heard birds, but it's so much quiet. It is not right.
Now that you point it out, I think I see what you mean. I'm not used to swamps and marshes. I've seen my share of forests, but I like to stick to the roads. This is unfamiliar. My feet seem to sink inches deeper than they would usually sink.
Yes. In every new place, there are new spirits. If you would allow me, I will spend my time trying to hear what they have to say. But if I truly hear nothing, I'm afraid we are in a place where the spirits cannot reach. Somewhere simply wrong that should not be.
I understand. I'll leave you to your rituals.
And I'm just going to sort of walk a little bit of ways, try to find just a patch of grass and mud that I can sort of sit in comfortably. I take out my little scrying bones, lay them out before me. I place the small little locket on the ground, prop it up so the light shines on the bones. And I don't use any magic or anything, but I simply start rolling the bones and see if I see anything or I hear anything. as I just sort of murmur to myself.
Come to me if you have something to say. I am Krika, the one who listens, the one who heeds. I will listen to you if you have things to say.
And I sort of just very quietly repeat that to myself throughout my watch.
So, kind of my fault for not having there. So there is something I want to kind of not necessarily correct, but correct is that there is what seems like life here, in the form of like birds and things like that. It was eerily quiet. I forgot to hit the little sound button on that, but but there is a wildlife and things like that inside of this place, but unbeknownst to you, Rika, in your experience in the swamp, these things that are here, there are things here that shouldn't be here. In addition to things you'd normally find in a swamp, there seem to be creatures that are also trapped here, as though this place catches everything.
And I'll change saying that it's too quiet to that it just sounds different and wrong. I don't like these sounds.
And I'll respond with, I trust your judgment because I don't know swamp too much.
But I liked the role playing anyway, and also as you continue to roll the bones, as it were, find that there's some sounds of marsh to give way. Eerie, bless you. Eerie, short. So something moves through the trees around you. Your eyes closed. Look to your bones, or do you look to your...
I'm looking at the bones mostly. If I hear things moving around, I'm not darting my head back and forth and shit. I'll just listen for it.
Roll your bones, you find that they come to a stop, then one rolls again, then another roll, then another. Oh, you know it, they have all stacked them. How many, like, I'm assuming it's like really like the kind of a fortune teller kind of amount of bones, right?
Yeah, it's like,
Stones or whatever?
like 10 little bones that
Yeah.
have little jewels encrusted in them.
Little gator knuckles or something, dragon bones, whatever they are.
Yeah, they're gator teeth.
Gator teeth? Oh god. Are they your teeth?
Some of them might be my old teeth.
Oh god. Okay. Yes, the teeth roll together, and they seem to come together into a line around towards you, as though the teeth are pointed straight towards you.
At that point, I'd change my focus to around my surroundings, look above myself, and look at my own hands.
So you are here in one form or another.
You call to the spirits. Oh, here. You hear like a sort of almost childish, whimsical laughter, kind of giggling in just behind you. But of course, if you look there, just his tower, something does feel near, but not visible to you, at least at the moment.
What are you, spirit?
I am hers. And you see like the bones of these teeth begin to roll now in to a circle, one by one, just going around. It seems like they have formed sort of ring, all of the teeth pointed out, rolling around in a slow circle.
Belong to the one who made this place.
Beyond takes us. Can I teach you a song, scaled one?
Sing your song, spirits. Be yourself. But if it's not your song, if it is someone else's, I will not hear it with a fake voice. Have you lost yourself, spirit? What are you?
I'm just someone who likes to have fun. As you hear, and Tower, you now also hear this. You did not hear the discussion that Riker was just kind of muttering to himself. It seemed to mix in with the rest of his like ritual. But this does carry from the trees, seemingly all around you, as though in a circle. And as you hear this, the teeth continue to roll in their pattern.
I dug my knees down and stick the butt of the torch into the ground and draw my hammer. Danger, Krika?
Just hold out a hand to him, like a stop motion.
Is this truly you, spirit? Is this truly what you want to tell me? Are you just a messenger? A toy? Or are you you?
Spirit does not seem to answer you and just continues with its games.
I am here to listen, spirit, but I do not have infinite time. In my younger years, I would stay here with you, but I cannot afford it now. If you will not speak the truth of what you truly wish to say, then you will be forced from this place, and you may not find what you truly wish for.
So be it, as I drag my hand across the bones and just scatter them.
As you scatter the bones, the parting thing you hear, you're all going to die. The sort of weight seems to be lifted off of you, off of your spirit, as these voices seem to make their leap.
Alright. I'll get up, arch my back, stretch a bit, walk back over to tower.
I look super paranoid with my head darting back and forth.
There are the spirits here, but they were trapped like all the others. They have lost themselves to the madness of this place. There is no saving them if they do not wish to be saved.
I fear you are right. That voice was not one of welcoming insanity. I hope we can avoid encounters with them.
I'm just spending the rest of my time just listening to the bog and then going back to sleep. Waking up Bodhi, I believe.
Yep, and I'll go inactive.
Oh.
Plug myself into the USB charger.
Like a Roomba, you just sort of like slide. Your
It's your own slot.
You, like bounce off a couple trees first and then hit it. Like, alright.
He just crouches down, his legs fold into his chest. It even
Folds
folds
up into a little
compact for
suitcase.
storage, yeah.
Like slide him underneath the bed.
Very convenient.
The tower. Now, this Black Friday. Tower and Krika are going to sleep, or just
Not sleeping. I'm awake. I'm just not moving.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I have to keep saying it because I can hear everything.
I hear it all. I go to bed.
Bodhi and Tower, give me.
Did we agree that it's mine's at disadvantage now? When I'm
Inactive?
yeah.
Yes. Bodhi.
Come back, Dota. I mean Bodhi.
Jeez.
Like, what am I doing?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Perception check. Science.
Not great. I don't have to do anything. Okay, back to Dodo.
God damn it! How dare
Tell me
you?
when I die.
Ugh. This is Louis. Okay, yeah. You don't seem notice.
Wait a minute. It's gone.
Hey, Nick, you there?
Mhm.
Right, Nick.
Your character died. No save.
He didn't die. However, find yourself jostled, awake, Nick, but unable to move your limbs in much of any direction. Tap whatever it is that surrounds you. Oh, no, this is wood. You fell asleep on wood. Must be wood above you. It's dark above you, but you can't really see that well. As you're trying to look up, you realize if you look just ever so slightly down, seems like you can't see. Like, are you realize you're looking through a slit viewport inside of what you can best tell. No, this is wood all around you. It's wood above you. Realize that you are in a coffin.
Hmm.
You can hear and feel something moving above you and landing on top of the wood in front of you.
I'm gonna hold my breath because I know air is important in situations like this. And I'll. Did I get a long rest yet, or?
I think you should have it 2, 4, 6. Yeah, you're on 4th watch, so yeah.
I'll throw clairvoyance on the other side of the coffin door.
Directly on the other side? How far does it let you see? Behind the door.
Just my sight just starts.
60 feet.
Yeah, so 60 feet of dark vision unless it's light outside.
Okay, I can work with that. Yeah, because you're only 6 feet down anyway. You you are able to use your clairvoyance, and you see that you are in a grave, and you can see something above you. You can't quite make out what it is amongst the various shades of gray that seems to be throwing dirt on top of you. Realize, nope, there's another one. Two of them working at great pace, bury you to the ground.
Is there like there's slits in the you said there's just slits in the like the wood, right?
Yeah, there appears to be one slit where your eyes are.
Is it at least 1 inch?
But go to the side of my face to measure how wide an eye is. Yes. Return yourself to mist.
And I just try to fly as far as away from that coffin, just up in the air, straight up.
Find yourself lifting up in misty form, straight up into the air. Go 6, 10, 20, 30, full length of movement. The your two skeletons were working at your grave. See, next to them, next to where you were, 4 holes. You are a slippery one, aren't you? As you find yourself floating 30 feet above the air, or above the ground, this voice, this cackle, seems to emanate from all around. Two skeletons down on the ground stick their shovels back in and just look up at you, unmoving. See if you can find your way back to your friends, then. Give me a charisma save. Oh, nice. In your misty form, Nick, feel something pull at, well, you don't have a physical form. It's a pull at who you are as a person. Feel it shift further and further from where you were just a moment ago. And quite ways away from graves. Stand, float, alone in the bog.
But he's like randomly vacuuming in the middle of the night.
You were vacuumed away, goddammit! Vacuumed away.
Fuck.
I forgot I didn't have. I don't know why it always turns out push to talk. That's my computer fan.
So
Damn.
loud. Edit them.
I think you need to clean your vents.
Computer.
The only reason it's doing that is because it's trying really hard to get through all the dust.
Probably.
So, now that you are quite a ways away, Odie and Tower. The rest of your watch passed without incident.
So like, I have a quick question.
Mhm.
How did they get him out of the tiny hut?
To the ground.
Mole people.
Things don't work the same here. Rain goes up, tiny huts make you vulnerable.
Yeah, it's a reverse world.
Skeletons had shovels.
Did have shovels.
They just dug a hole. Just dug a hole.
Okay. So we can just follow him through the hole.
Ooh.
No, they had pass without a trace on.
Does that work with shovels? How would they dig?
Quite quietly. But yeah. Your watch is ended.
Oh, was it
Just
morning?
staring out, look out over the lake and making sure nothing crosses. Nothing to see here. I don't know who had fourth.
The guy that disappeared.
Mr. Grave Man.
Bodhi's gonna have a hard time waking up the fourth watch then. Puff just
Oh, Jesus!
the good old yawn.
Okay, as Bodhi goes to wake up Yoon for fourth watch, you find that he is no longer there. Bodhi, what do you do?
Dota.
Play more Dota. I alert Tower.
I wake up.
Tower, Yuden's missing.
Everybody up! Guardians.
Alright, hold on. Let me go back. Alright, that. Nope, wait. That. Let me get rid of all my spell slots because we didn't have a long rest.
You did. Didn't
No,
you?
I didn't.
Oh,
I can see
because you were up
first
to the
watch.
first one. Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Good morning to you too, Off.
There's no time. Bodhi has discovered Yoon missing.
What, really? What? Did he wander off in the night? Did you see him leave, Bodhi?
Means no.
He thinks
what?
long and hard about that.
Didn't see anything.
What about you, Tower? You don't sleep, do you?
Not fully, but I don't see everything. I don't look around. I don't know where he went. And I start checking around to see if I see a sign of him being missing or dragged off or wandering off.
Give me a survival check. Tower's pushed to the edge. He really comes through, I guess.
My friends.
After some scouring of the ground and looking for tracks, you do notice look like two lines, though someone was dragged away from this place.
Pointed out to Krika because he would best understand it, but this looks like somebody was dragged here. Everybody, let's go.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna go find
Yuden's
you.
missing, Doc.
Who? Kate? Who's Kate?
I make really loud, obnoxious noise to help everybody get up faster as I start trotting off into the trail.
He starts up with the alarm.
Grab my shit and start heading out. See if I could track wherever the fuck it's being dragged.
Tower has a built-in steering.
Okay, we got
Clang,
it.
clang,
Alright.
clang.
Alright. Where are we going? Oh, wait, Tower. Let me help you here. Oh,
Just
Yeah.
making obnoxious noises.
Well done.
God damn it.
The torch up that I had
I
stuck in
told
the
you,
bag.
I told you, Puff. I'm a musician now. I've got drumsticks. I'll be in the band with you.
It's not the time, Doc. Yoon is
Okay,
missing.
let's go.
Krika, I'm assuming you're the one following the trail. Give me survival checks. And you find yourself floating in the air in a section of the bog that, well, really hard to tell if you've seen this before. What is it?
Hmm. Is the sun up?
Third watch, fourth. It is just beginning to rise. First early peaks of day. Your dark vision is what's going to help you with what you're dealing with right now.
Am I still above all the graves?
No, you are nowhere near them. No. Floating 30 feet up in the air, quite a ways away from those graves.
I find the nearest tree, and I sit in it for like 10 minutes, unless something like startles me.
Okay. Did it for 10 minutes. Noted. And you don't have advantage to survival checks or anything weird like that, right?
Nah.
Yeah, so you're able to track these drag marks. Seems to go a decent distant away as you seem to around through some forest and trees. Drag marks just keep going and going and going, and it seems to come out to a relatively small clearing. Looks like the marsh just suddenly changes into soft grass and earth. Though there is this fine line directly between the muddy muck of the bog that you have resided in to this almost pleasant field.
Oh, I know this place.
Yes, we found her fields.
I look off in the distance and see if I see a tower.
I see a tower.
Dead. Looks like a small building, short one that are all quite familiar. Crypt.
I thought it was going to be a gingerbread house.
In front of that crypt, you see a gray stone.
We shall see if the air child still lives. Let's go.
As I start to approach the gravestones.
Let's go.
Cross our fingers.
As-
Cross by what?
As you enter into the graveyard, you see a host of gravestones and small space where something extra on gravestone. White. That bone up gravestone. Come closer and closer to these graves in a line. See two piles of bones around one grave. But each grave stone see single skull. Upon closer investigation, easy to see gravestones are marked with your names. Skulls on top of them appear to be your own. One looks decidedly like a crocodile.
Criker, look! Look, it's your skull on a gravestone. Oh, this is wonderful.
What does towers look like?
Does it look robot?
Towers looks like almost human skull, though it seems to be thicker parts. Seems to have a slightly more pronounced brow.
Brah!
Oh my God.
Damn!
That's pretty pronounced, bro.
That's a pretty pronounced brow.
Yeah, bro.
Pretty pronounced brow and thicker cheekbones, etc.
That cheekbones, bro.
What does mine look like? Is it handsome?
I don't know, Macbeth. Each skull sitting on top of these gravestones has one thing in common, which is missing lower jaw.
Clutch mine protectively.
I cast minor illusion and make mine have its jaw again.
As you cast minor illusion, find magic not affect this.
I try to crush my skull underneath my foot.
An athletics check.
Yeah.
Squish it real good.
Yeah.
I was gonna help him with it.
Sure, you can have the 21. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. Yeah, you have the 21. As you step on your skull, everyone can see Krika, I would assume, almost not necessarily make a show of it, but with his typical, relatively speaking, pronounced nature of doing things, grab his skull and attempt to, you said stomp on it, right?
Yeah, just walk over to it and stomp on it. I'm not making much of a show of it. It's mostly just... It's fucking stupid. He wants to just fucking get it out of the way because he's looking for Airchild. These petty tricks of these spirits.
And your skull shatters underneath your foot.
Airchild, if you still breathe, show yourself. We have no
pick my
time
skull
for
up.
this.
I'm gonna pick my skull up and put it in my pocket. Oh no, I've got a spare.
As
You said there was a building?
There's a crypt, yeah.
Walking towards the crypt.
Letting Krika lead in this place.
You walk towards the crypt. The single tomb within. Appears to be unmarked? No. Be a single name written on the lid of this tomb.
What's it say, Jordan?
In common, it says Harpell. Harpell.
Do I know this name?
Yes. Who specifically do you know this?
I know it.
Without even having to roll for it. If, well, Craig didn't necessarily tell it to you, but whatever. You know the name Harpell. It is a very, very famous and very powerful magical family.
Oh.
One of the original 7 families. only one that remains.
Oh, where's the wizard tomb? It's magical.
Go back outside and try to find Yuden's grave.
You quickly find Yoon's grave. It's actually next to yours.
Oh, that's cute.
Tower's grave is in the middle. It's the biggest.
Sort of metagaming, but not really. Is it like half filled?
Yeah, it is partially filled, yeah.
As I jump down into the hole and start to use my lizard man perk and start to dig.
You have a thing for digging?
She's an alligator.
Yeah, with divinity I do.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I didn't think of that. It is metagaming, but I didn't think of it myself, so.
Assuming the drag marks led in this direction, so
Mhm.
I'm searching Yoon's grave to see
Yeah.
if he's fucking dead in there.
Yeah, the drag marks lead right to the grave, so it's not that metagaming.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll start to fucking dig him up, see if his cold dead corpse is in his grave.
After some time, you were able to get the dirt out of the way, and you see a rather thick, well-made, almost shaped box with a single slit. Peering through the slit, you do not see any sign of the airman, but it is quite dark down.
Take out my knife and just start cutting at the wood to try to open it up. Child, we have no time for this.
Your
I
knife
just dig at the wood.
digs at the wood, it digs, and it digs, and as you scratch upon it, it seems to make nary a mark. You're not quite certain if it's magical or if it's just really fucking thick wood.
Sure. I stand up and start to try to cast my ruin against the wood to crush it
Ooh.
with my magic.
Which does like max damage against constructs, right? Or objects.
Yeah.
So it just takes what? 16 damage? Oh, Jesus. Your ruin encapsulates the cleared part of this box and begins to crunch and crack and rip and tear it apart as it falls to the sides. You can see inside. There is nothing in here.
His corpse is not here. Unless the bog has already eaten him. He may still live. I crawl up out of the hole. Child!
Nope. Oh, he's angry.
Okay. Your 10 minutes have passed.
I guess I'll climb down the tree and start heading in the direction that the sun rose.
As you make your way towards the rising sun and the rest of the party stands in the graveyard, it seems as though... Yeah, you find yourself working your way through the bog, and you come out to a very particular place. Walking towards the sun. Walk and walk and walk. You walk, eventually find a river. One that looks quite like the one you saw beginning of this. Follow the river or continue to march?
I will follow the river.
Okay. And then this takes you quite some time. What do the rest of you do? As nothing seems to answer your calls for the air child, Krika.
He's not here. They play tricks to dissuade us. There is supposed to be a tower. The large creature is right. Perhaps he is there, dragged forward, given to the woman who owns this place. We search there.
Okay.
As I just try to start looking around, see if I see towers in the distance. I know Tower didn't see it, but I'll try anyways.
You can see clearly there is a tower.
What of this wizard? Gray hair.
No, it's just some ancient wizard family. They're very powerful, but they're obviously dead in the crypt, and I don't really know, but I think they're still around. It doesn't make sense that it's really here. But, maybe this hag is part of that wizard family and possibly outcast and, probably is, doing some kind of crazy magic right now. And you will probably have to fight her and kill her, but, it happens.
Tower.
Yes.
We open the crypt. It is our only lead. But it may anger her spirit. It may draw her here. And I have no answer for where Yoon may be.
All right then.
Well, out of one tomb and into another.
Oh, joy!
That's it. Yep.
And you open the tomb
Yes.
with decent strain, but you're more than strong enough to move stone usually. Begin to slide the lid off of the tomb with Harpel written upon it. So it seems this thing is filled with dark, murky, black, thick sludge. Almost want to spill out. Slide the lid. I wonder how far you will go. As the lid goes off the side, this dark stands. That is where we'll end the session.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Mm.
Maybe it goes under some water. Or
Yoon,
blackness.
once again, all by his lonesome.
All by myself.
Getting sadder and sadder.
Doesn't even need a ghost now. He gets that all on his own.
Just looking for the ghost. So, can you just please cast that again?
Just felt right.
I just want to feel something. Anything.
Oh, jeez.
Good time, spooky forest.
Oh yeah. I was expecting werewolves. Wolves.
Are you expecting werewolves?
I don't
It's
know.
Halloween.
Howling wolves, man.
Halloween ain't over.
We still got like a month of Halloween in here.
You have like.
Dad.
That's why do you think I'm cramming 3 more sessions into the next 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
There is a bunch more to this than meets the eye. Werewolves are the least of the Halloweeny things that are a part of this whole thing. So it is with that, with the separation and taking of Yoon and the dark pool before you. That is, what we'll call it. I am looking forward to seeing how you all handle what's down there.
Yeah.
Put
There
on my
you go.
visor upside down to protect my jaw.
It's you know, there is something that the Oni said about that. In regards to your whole the visor upside down. But yes, good. You guys are awesome as always.
Doc, you ready to dive into this dungeon with your 1 spell slot left?
Yep.
You'll be fine.
I'm at just below half because I conserve too much probably.
Got a 1, I got a 3, and I got a 4.
Actually, I would say, let's see. Look at something. How does exhaustion work again? Pretty sure I'm exhausted.
Well, it's not really the next day, is it?
No, you had 4 hours of sleep. But your level of exhaustion. So with that, good. We'll continue this foray in the Bog of a Hag this upcoming Friday at our normal scheduled time of 7:30 Eastern. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. Just saying things in the chat. Oh God, rank 3 in lion shares. Ew. Other than that, we'll be back this Friday, and then Sunday, and then Monday once more. We'll be back to just normally doing just Fridays after that. We're good. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to catch you next time.
Later.